transmisión. Vamos a ver si va. Vamos. Conexión excelente. Auriculares. Vamos viendo. Conexión excelente. Perfecto. A ver, por aquí, por acá. Por aquí. Vamos a tener más control. Más controlcillo. Si hoy día subimos otro sub más, estoy dando cuenta ahí con el. Se tardó, pero salió el short de Shinydex con un sub. Así que van a tener short nuevo para el día sábado de la mañana o de madrugada. Y también ya voy a estar preparando los shorts ahí programados y también los dos videos. Que al final sí, solo alcancé dos videos nomás. El de degustando refrescos y el de Casino, de la serie de Floating Dragon. El de Pokémon yo creo que lo voy a dejar para fin de mes. Fin de mes regreso a estar a full. Sí, yo creo que cada video de Pokémon que vayamos sacando la segunda generación va a salir cada fin de mes, ¿vale? Le doy cariño, le damos producción y todo a los videos. Así que vamos a hacer así, lo he decidido. Bueno, y buena gente, bienvenidos y bienvenidos a un nuevo directito. Hoy día directo especial. Directo especial, ¿por qué? Porque va a ser larga duración y también va a ser el último video que hagamos en este mes de agosto, ¿vale? No va a ser larga duración, me la voy a jugar. Vamos a hacer locura hoy día. Lo que planeo hacer es lo siguiente. Si ven que llevamos 1400 encuentros, porque esta semana ha estado como muy pocho. Literal, el primer directo anda cansado, el segundo directo no lo completé, el tercero y agarré vuelo, pero aún así no. Así que hoy día, para poder seguir adelante, he decidido que hoy haremos todos los encounters restantes, o sea 600 para llegar a los 2000. Eso es lo que haremos, señores. Eso es lo que vamos a hacer. Así que en eso estaremos el día de hoy. Vamos a aplicar para ver qué tal. A ver cómo nos va. A lo mínimo esperemos que salga un shiny. Bueno, si ven vapor en la cámara es porque tengo un café ultra hiper mega calientito que traje con un pastelito de mango maracuyá. Así que por eso hay vapor. Así que démosle pues, viejo. Vamos a aplicar hoy. Vamos a ver qué tal.
Vale, no pasa nada. Ahora vuelvo. Perfecto, no pasa nada. Ahora vuelvo.
Vamos.
Ok, vale.
Pum.
Muy bien. Por favor,
Pum.
venga para acá. Venga para acá. No me sea así. No me sea así. Venga para acá. Chupapijas. Venga para acá. Venga para acá. Perfecto, muy bien.
Vamos entonces. ¿Qué más?
Hola, muy buenas a todos, mis pedazos de guarros.
Bueno, me duró nada
Bienvenidos un día más al canal del amor. Bienvenidos a la grieta del forricador. Antes de empezar con el vídeo quería explicaros una cosa muy rápida, ¿vale? Y es que grabando el vídeo me he dado cuenta de que hay ciertos elementos que os puedo explicar con Riven que me parecen una verdadera fumada, ¿vale? Con los nuevos controles. Y son los siguientes, ¿vale? La movida está en que, antes de nada, os voy a enseñar cuáles son los controles que me he puesto. Y es que la Q la vamos a estar utilizando con el clic derecho. Lo que vendría siendo la W me lo he traspasado a la E. Luego lo que vendría siendo el dash de Riven,
Puta,
el
el
escudito,
último pedazo de pastel que me quedó
ergonómico.
sin
Y luego la
relleno.
R, pues en la R, ¿vale? Y el
No,
autoataque con el clic
me
izquierdo.
pegué.
Bien, ¿qué pasa con todo esto? Pues que tú actualmente para hacer el fast combo con Riven, el combo más elemental de Riven, tú tenías que hacer esta parafernalia. Autoataque sobre el enemigo, es decir, clic derecho. En el momento en el que salga el autoataque tienes que meter la Q, clicar sobre el enemigo para que la Q vaya sobre el rival y luego clicar fuera para volver a clicar fuera del enemigo para volver a clicar nuevamente sobre el enemigo. Es decir, el compás sería clic derecho sobre el rival, Cuando sale el daño tiras la Q, clicas sobre el rival, clicas fuera y vuelves a clicar para resetear el autoataque, ¿vale? Esta movida es muy complicada, ¿vale? De poder hacer consistentemente y requiere de muchísimo esfuerzo. Vale, ¿qué pasa si os digo que ahora con solamente una tecla del ratón lo podemos hacer? Es decir, tú con Riven, si pulsas el clic izquierdo y lo mantienes, esto, bueno, con todos los personajes, con los nuevos controles, pues tú simplemente vas a estar autoatacando permanentemente y solamente te tienes que ir moviendo y cuando estés pues cerca del rival, pues va a meter el autoataque solo, ¿vale? Esto para que lo tengas en cuenta. Si yo tengo la Q en el clic derecho, vamos a poder hacer el fast combo de una manera muy sencilla sin mover el ratón. O sea, esta mierda, chicos, esta mierda es una verdadera barbaridad. Mira, me voy a quitar lo que son los cooldowns, ¿vale? Porque si no puede salir un poquito extraño. Lo veréis mejor en el vídeo, de todas formas, porque esto requiere un poco de experiencia. Pero, o sea, el hecho de que puedas hacer el fast combo simplemente con una tecla me tiene bailando. O sea, esto es una verdadera barbaridad. O sea, chavales, esto es el fast combo, ¿vale? Lo puedes ir optimizando un poco mejor, ¿vale? Con las teclas. Si vas pulsando así, para la A y la D, lo vas teniendo el movimiento y lo puedes ir haciendo. O sea, chicos, es que es una barbaridad. Esto es el fast combo, ¿vale? Lo puedes, como digo, optimizar incluso un poquito más, pero esto es el fast combo. XD. O sea, os dejo la partida para que lo podáis ver. Un besito. Hola, muy buenas a todos, mis pedazos de guarros. Bienvenidos en este caso a la partida con Rivencita. Bueno, he de decir que a diferencia de lo que he hecho en el modo, la herramienta de prácticas, me he puesto al final el autoataque en el clic izquierdo y la Q en el clic derecho, ¿vale? Para que lo tengáis un poquito en cuenta. Obviamente va a ser un poco... ¿sabes? O sea, va a ser un poco incómodo para mí. Estoy acostumbrado desde hace 8 años a hacer los combos perfectamente con una mano y con la otra pues ir manejando la dirección. Entonces, va a ser un poco extraño para mí.
8 años solo campeón.
Sobre todo porque está lleno de hijos de puta. Amigos míos, Varus con Exhaust y compás letal. Mira, hermano, si esto me cuesta a mí ganarlo, si es que lo puedo ganar con las teclas normales, tú imagínate con W, A y S, D. Yo me quiero morir. Entonces, bueno, paciencia, caballeros, paciencia, porque las vamos a pasar un poco putas, ¿vale? En este caso, caballeros y caballeras, va a haber una necesidad de estar tranquilos. Necesitamos, precisamos, solicitamos estar de chilling, ¿vale? Tenemos que tener en cuenta que con Rivencita, amigos míos, contra un Varus, compadres, no lo vamos a pasar bien. Esto es una realidad, ¿vale, chicos? Esto es una realidad y, oye, conviene que nos la vayamos aprendiendo, ¿vale? Principalmente. Esto es lo que hay, ¿vale? Nos va a costar porque además este pedazo de guarro va a estar haciendo el quiteo perfecto. Entonces, claro, se va a quitear perfectamente y encima me va a estar calzando folladas con Exhaust. Pues hombre, no va a ser la mejor escena del mundo, por supuesto. A no ser que sea una no por, en cuyo caso puede que sí que sea, pues oye, algo más interesante. Me voy a poner esto de aquí, ¿vale? Le metemos aquí de palos. ¿Qué pasa, amigo? ¿Qué pasa, amigo? Muy buenas tardes. Que te den por el culo. Chicos, sé que me podría maxear las habilidades. Compadre, vuelvo a decir, ¿qué estás haciendo, amigo? ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué es lo que buscas? Este tío está fumando porros, ¿vale? Este tío está totalmente drogado. Pido perdón, caballeros, por haber hecho clickbait. Pensé que, oye, este tío nos follaría vivos. Realmente solo hay que pulsar un botón. Pero parece ser que no, chicos. Parece ser que aquí no hacemos eso. Bueno, farmear son los putos padres. Como podéis apreciar, farmear me cuesta. si ya de por sí me cuesta farmear en el servidor normal con las teclas normales, pues sí, imaginad aquí, ¿no? Lo que me puede llegar a costar. Esto es totalmente terrorífico. Pero bueno, aún así, amigos míos, tengamos en cuenta que podemos ir haciendo cositas pues muy interesantes y pues vamos a ir actuando en consecuencia. No sé si el señor Varus haya decidido que tras la folladita que le acabamos de pegar, lo que decide es irse simplemente a FK. Tiene toda la pinta, de hecho, de que ¡apa! No se ha ido a FK. Menos mal, tío. Es que yo estoy traumatizado. En el PvE, cuando matas a alguien, la gente se pira a FK instantáneamente y es totalmente terrorífico, ¿vale? Entonces, pues oye, se agradece. Por cierto, quiero mencionar una cosa, chicos, y es que con Riven recordemos lo siguiente. Esto es información muy útil. Cuando tú pones el ratón encima de un enemigo y pulsas la Q va hacia ese enemigo.
Bien con los Sentret.
¿Esto por qué lo digo? Que es muy importante. Pues porque obviamente no nos va a pasar de escaparnos, ¿va? O sea, de pasarnos de fuelle, ¿vale? Sobre el rival. Es que muchas veces suele ocurrir con Riven, me entenderéis, que las Qs se te van a Narnia, ¿vale? Es decir, si tú no pones bien el ratón sobre el rival, lo que vas a estar generando, pues simplemente es una situación muy desafortunada en la que le vas a atravesar con la Q y puede ser que falles, pues, daño en general que le puedas estar aplicando. Entonces, pues para que lo tengáis en cuenta, ¿vale? Le vamos a ir pegando por aquí un poquito de pepos. Ahí está, perfecto. Le puedo meter otro pepo. Ahí está. Venga, va. Ahí está, ahí está. Ahí está, amigo. Ahí está mi pana. Ok, perfecto. Bueno, gracias, Cogmau. Amigo mío, se agradece, la verdad. Se agradece. Agradecido con usted, desde luego, por supuesto. Podemos ir haciendo los combos. He de decir que los combos medianamente los puedes hacer algo fácil, la verdad. O sea, los combos como tal, en el momento en el que te acostumbres, de verdad, siento muchísima ventaja, ¿eh? O sea, creo que para masterizar ciertos personajes, bueno, en general, para jugar al LoL, creo que va a ser muy interesante, de verdad, ¿eh? O sea, esta nueva manera de poder jugar al LoL. O sea, estos nuevos controles me parecen la putísima polla. O sea, es muy cómodo, de verdad. O sea, yo ahora mismo, chavales, cuando digo que estoy incómodo, es que ciertamente estoy incómodo porque estoy acostumbrado a otra manera de jugar, ¿vale? A otra manera de moverme. Pero estoy totalmente convencido de que un nuevo jugador que empiece a jugar al LoL va a sentirse muy cómodo, de verdad, porque hacer los combos con Riven es muy fácil, en el sentido de que no vas a atravesar al enemigo con la Q si es que no quieres, ojo, porque recordemos que la Q va hacia el enemigo sobre el que está el ratón, o en la dirección en la que mira Riven, es decir, fijaos, ¿vale? Entonces, claro, esto te viene muy bien, pues, contra campeones como, por ejemplo, una Ilaoi que la tengas que atravesar para esquivar tentáculos y tal. Pues todo eso lo vas a poder hacer tranquilamente simplemente con el ratón. Esto es algo muy bueno, ¿vale? Esto es algo que de verdad, os lo digo totalmente en serio, está muy, pero que muy, muy bien, ¿eh? Esto me gusta un montón. Esto me parece que es la divina papaya. Le vamos a pegar aquí de palos. Venga, otro palo, otro pepo. Amigo mío, te voy a tirar aquí. Espérate. Vamos a tirar la R y a tomar por culo, amigo. Muy buenas tardes, ya está. Evidentemente, caballeros, no estoy jugando rápido, ¿vale? No estoy haciendo los combos rápidos, ni muchísimo menos. Vamos, ya me jodería, es normal. Tengo que pensar qué cojones, dónde está la tecla. O sea, porque yo, chicos, os puedo recitar los combos de carrerilla, ¿vale? Básicamente. O sea, os puedo recitar los combos de carrerilla. Es,
Sentret,
o sea, RQ, autoataque W, ¿sabes? O sea, es que me los sé todos. Pero claro, aquí es como buscar la equivalencia. O sea, vale, entonces, si yo ahora mismo quiero hacer el fast combo, si quiero hacer un double cast, ¿cómo lo haría?
Yo creo que de los 600 Sentret que nos falta ver, algo saldrá Shiny de busco yo.
Tengo que pulsar el no sé cuántos y
quizás no,
cerebro,
pero
chicos. Lo siento,
ojalá fuese mínimo uno. Ojalá no fuese PG.
Complicado para mí, ¿vale? ¿Vale? Ok, muy bien. Folladita al canto, perfecto, muy bien, me sirve. Es muy importante que vayamos teniendo en cuenta que a la hora de meter, por lo menos para mí, a la hora de meter los autoataques, bueno, pues ya está. Muy buenas tardes, y hasta luego, y feliz Navidad. Bueno, está bien.
Espérenme un ratiño, señores.
No sé, me mola, no sé, está guapo, es que molan. O sea, los controles molan, son muy cómodos, tío. O sea, está muy guay. Son cómodos dentro de lo que es la incomodidad, ¿vale? Pero en cuanto le pillas el timing, chicos, es que, hostia, te salen los combos solos, tío. Qué guapo, está muy bien. Es como, además, como que la mano la expandes, tío. Es como que la mano la expandes. No me jodas, amigo. Vale, vamos a entenderlo como que te querías hacer el pequeñito, ¿no? Ya, bueno, lo vamos a entender así. Por favor, amigo, suélteme del brazo o te follo el culo, ¿vale? Bueno, pues tocará follarle. Chicos, tocó follarle. Le hacemos los combos. ¿Veis cómo conforme voy jugando me cago en tu putísimo pecho, amigo mío? Me cago en tu putísimo pecho. Me cago en tu putísimo pecho. ¿Qué haces, compadre? No estoy entendiendo muy bien. Amigo, váyase a tomar por culo, por favor. ¿Qué eso? Que es como que la mano la tienes totalmente expandida en el teclado. Está bastante guay. Let me try there's a weird thing. Bueno, no sé qué querrá probar. Imagino que querrá testear el quiteo y tal. Ese Zed, pobre hombre. Ese Zed, pobre hombre. Estamos viendo a la gente hacer cosas raras. Es todo por el teclado este extraño. Es normal, ¿vale? Que la gente pues las pase un poco reguleras. Pero bueno, que es lo que hay, ¿vale? No pasa nada. Ok, vale, está bien. Es muy extraño, ¿eh? Es muy extraño, pero mola. Mola, tío. me gusta meter... Poca broma, me gusta meter las Qs con el clic de derecho, A ver, vamos a explicarle a este señor que no puede ser, ¿vale? ¡Me sale! ¡Me está saliendo! ¡Ah! ¡Chicos! ¡Me están saliendo los combos! ¡Me empiezan a salir! Me siento como Neo en Matrix, chicos. Me siento como Neo en Matrix, chicos. De verdad, me siento como Neo en Matrix. Estoy empezando a creer. Estoy empezando a creer. Oye, por favor, ¿podríais ir a dar por culo a otra línea? Chicos, que yo quiero medirme la pinga contra este tío. Pobre hombre, que se me va a ir el FK. Que no quiero una partida de 2 minutos, por favor. Vale. Que no me quiero eso. Que no quiero eso, por favor. Basta ya. Ahí está. Joder, cómo me gusta, tío. Cómo me gusta. Ah, qué guapo. Tío, molan estos controles. Me gustan un huevo. Hola, amigo. ¿Qué tal? Ya. Sí, yo te entiendo. Si es que, pobre hombre, si es que si es que le vienen los Avengers. Tú imagínate, meterte en el PvE y decir, venga, tío, voy a probar los nuevos controles, que seguro que están muy chulos. Y te viene un Kog'Maw que te campea entre las dos torres. Te viene una puta Karma. Chavales, yo me cago encima, ¿sabes? O sea, yo literalmente me cago encima. ¿Qué es esta barbaridad? O sea, ¿qué es esta barbaridad? Mira, lo único incómodo que tiene es que el autoataque tengo que sobreclicar sobre el enemigo demasiado, ¿sabes? Porque si no hay veces como que las habilidades se superponen al comando del autoataque, con lo cual pues me resulta un poco incómodo, pero bueno, que no pasa nada, chicos, todo es acostumbrarse, ¿vale? En esta vida. Varus, amigo mío, Varus, papi, te puedo dar lo tuyo y lo de tu prima la calva, ¿qué te parece?
Exactamente, no sé, con 700 Sentret cuánto nos vamos a tardar. La verdad, no tengo ni idea.
¿Eres tú?
Pero al ser el último directo del mes y pausando,
lo siento en el alma, sé que esto está siendo una
me la
verdadera
estoy jugando.
marranada.
Mañana igual el último día que voy a la pegar y
Lo siento, de verdad.
último de
Pana,
vacaciones, así
lo
que
siento.
me sacrifico por mañana.
Hola, mi pana. ¿Qué está pasando? Amigo, que te trifollo, Zed. Amigo, que te trifollo, Zed, ¿vale? Que sí, que sí.
Sí, vamos a estar de chill.
A ver, el combo, claro, es que estaba pensando en el combo.
De chill.
¿Vale? Bien, chicos, bien. Hice bien el combo. Está bien. Bueno, voy a morir, indudablemente. Indudablemente, voy a morir. Era lo lógico, era lo normal, la verdad. Tampoco me ha extrañado demasiado. Oye, pero que le hemos tirado bien el combito al Zed, papi. Le hemos tirado, o sea... Sí, me gusta. O sea, está bien, De verdad, son muy cómodos. Son muy cómodos. O sea, con Riven yo ahora mismo... O sea, estoy intentando pensarlo desde el pop de una persona que empieza a jugar al LoL. Obviamente, los que llevamos aquí más años que Matusalén, acostumbrarnos a esto va a ser un poco extraño. Pero lo pienso en el pop de los nuevos jugadores y esto de verdad se agradece mucho. Esto es muy agradable. No rayéis con el tema del control del WSD, con que los AD Carries estén muy OPs, porque ya lo están nerfeando poco a poco, porque si no parece que utilizas scripts, ¿vale? Siendo de carry. Eso lo van a ir ajustando, lo van a ir nerfeando para que hayan posibilidades, porque si obviamente haces auto-spacing de putísima madre de una manera absurda, pues hombre, obviamente no va a haber cosa que le pueda hacer counter a esa mierda, ¿sabes? Lógicamente. Y se va a plagar todo de AD Carries. Van a tener que ir bufando cositas, ¿vale? De todas formas. Pero bueno, a lo que me refiero es a que si yo dejo de mirar la barra de abajo, ¿vale? Y de razonar los combos y simplemente me dejo fluir, ¿sabes? Mirando
esta caja de
qué
la
está pasando en mi pantalla, fluye todo bien, ¿sabes? Todo fluye muy pero que muy bien en general. Entonces esto para nuevos jugadores va a ser una barrera de entrada mucho más accesible, porque es cierto que los controles de clic derecho son muy ortopédicos. Son muy ortopédicos, porque estos son controles, chavales, que a mí me recuerdan al Age of Empires, ¿sabes? O sea, yo me acuerdo de cuando yo era un niño rata que jugaba al Call of Duty, y cuando me puse a jugar al LoL, claro, yo era de consolas. Lo único que jugaba al PC era a los Sims, el Age of Empires y el WoW, y pocas cosas más, ¿vale? Pero yo era 100% de consolas. Me pasé a PC única y exclusivamente por el LoL. Bueno, jugaba al WoW, pero de vez en cuando, ¿vale? La cosa está en que de meterle vicios como me metí al LoL fue simplemente porque, oye, me vicié y ya está. La cosa está en que yo me acuerdo cuando yo era un niño ratón y probé el LoL, dije, ¿qué es esta mierda de controles? Porque, claro, yo el Age of Empires lo había jugado muy de pequeño y me parecía, pues eso, controles pues muy viejos, pero claro, coño, el LoL estaba tan guapo que aún así lo jugué. Pero sí es cierto que de primeras no me gustó una puta mierda los controles. Lo que pasa es que ya estoy acostumbrado, ¿no? Obviamente, ya con el pasar de los años pues te da igual. Amigos míos, al principio puede ser incómodo que te metan un palo en el culo, pero luego a lo mejor le puedes ir hasta buscando un poquito el sentido, ¿no? Y el gusto. Puede pasar, no me ha pasado, pero puede pasar, puedo entenderlo. Pues esto es un poco algo similar, ¿sabes? Realmente. Creo que la barrera de entrada se va a bajar para que los jugadores empiecen a jugar al... O sea, los nuevos players, perdón, que vengan, empiecen a jugar al jueguito, la verdad. Eso va a estar guay. Voy a intentar darme de palos, chicos. Creo que va a salir todo como una mierda porque son dos AD carries que nos van a follar. ¿O no? Espérate. No. ¡Hombre! Hola, amigo. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal, compadre? Bien, ¿no? Nada, está increíble. Nada, ya está. Buena follación, amigos míos. Buena follación. ¿Ve lo que os digo? Sí, AD carries, OP, está lo que tú quieras. Lo que tú quieras, mi pana. Que Riven va a seguir siendo Riven y todos los personajes van a seguir siendo todos los personajes. O sea que, a ver, mi pana, mi brother, entiendo perfectamente lo que me estás diciendo. No pasa nada. Detonado, ya estaría. Ok, tengo ciertas rayadas con respecto al uso de las teclas. Pero fijaos que el combo lo puedo hacer muy rápido. Chicos, este combo lo he hecho únicamente con ta. O sea, ya está. Es como seguir un paso de baile, ¿sabes? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ya no es como con Riven, con los controles normales, que tienes que hacer clic dentro del enemigo, clic fuera para moverte, pulsas la Q. O sea, no tienes que hacer autoataque sobre el enemigo, tiras la Q, te mueves para atrás con el clic, ¿sabes? O sea, ahora es simplemente clic izquierdo, clic derecho, clic izquierdo, clic derecho, mientras con la otra mano pues vas haciendo así. Ya está. Nada más. O sea, no tiene mucha más historia, de verdad. Con eso ya cancelas bien la animación de la Q. O sea, con eso ya haces el fast combo. Es que me parece una barbaridad. O sea, chicos, entendedme. Que a mí me costó sacar el fast combo. Que me costó... de verdad, me costó la de Dios. Mira, estoy leyendo comentarios en general. Pues, ¿cuáles son vuestras opiniones al respecto? ¿Vale? Oye, pues mira, a mí no me gustan estos controles, no sé qué, no sé cuánto. Sobre todo he leído a muchos AD carries que lloran mucho. Su modo de defensa es: ¿me estás diciendo que yo llevo 10 años perfeccionando una técnica de quiteo para ser muy bueno y ahora me va a venir un palurdo y lo va a poder hacer instantáneamente? No. Chicos, a mí me parece increíble. O sea, ese pop me parece una pedazo de mierda de pop. De verdad. O sea, me parece una pedazo de mierda. ¿Por qué? Porque... O sea, es que es como decir... Mira, yo de pequeño tuve las cosas muy jodidas en la vida, ¿sabes? De pequeño... Mira, pues no había Google, ¿sabes? Si querías buscar cosas tenías que buscar enciclopedias y tal. Entonces me parece muy mal que ahora la gente busque información en Google o en ChatGPT. Me parece muy mal. No, pero amigo mío, o sea, ¿qué más da? Si es que eso es el progreso. O sea, que antes haya sido difícil, bueno, pues te jodes. Pues era el pop de antes, ¿sabes? Todos jugabais con las mismas normas, pero no pasa nada. Tú ahora puedes jugar con las mismas normas que el resto. O sea, nadie te va a ganar, amigo mío. Tranquilo, que si uno es bronce... No va a ser Jesucristo simplemente por el mero hecho de que de repente ahora pueda quitear bien. Chicos, aquí se puede quitear bien perfectamente y aún así les estamos pegando unas folladas. O sea, porque la gente pues está aprendiendo. Entonces, chicos, yo a mí las tonterías estas, de verdad, yo no las entiendo. Me parece un muy buen camino el que ha pillado Rito. Y además, con todo y eso, he de decir, es que fijaos, chicos, es que estoy haciendo, o sea, estoy haciendo el combo de habilidades de Riven, chicos, con O sea, ¿estáis viendo esto? Chicos, que lo estoy haciendo con clic izquierdo y clic derecho. No estoy haciendo nada más. No tengo que tener un compás de absolutamente nada. O sea, es que encima es tan armonioso, chicos. Es que encima es tan armonioso. Es tan armonioso, chicos, de verdad. Mira, yo ya porque soy un polla vieja, señores. A mí me pasa que yo ya soy un polla vieja. Yo ya estoy acostumbrado a jugar con el clic derecho y seguramente esto no lo vaya a utilizar, por lo menos con Riven. Porque yo ya estoy muy acostumbrado y me salen los combos de puta madre. Entonces no necesito tenerlo. Pero me emociona el hecho de que, chicos, clic izquierdo, clic derecho, clic izquierdo, clic derecho, clic izquierdo, clic derecho. Es que no hay fallo, no hay pérdida. O sea, no hay absolutamente nada de eso. O sea, es que no hay fallo. O sea, Es que no hay falla, es que me parece una locura. Chavales, de verdad, esto me parece una verdadera barbaridad. Esto me parece a mí una verdadera barbaridad. O sea, yo estoy flipando. O sea, yo estoy absolutamente flipando. En cuanto esto lo automatizas, es muy cómodo. En cuanto esto lo automatizas, chicos, de verdad, esto es extremadamente cómodo. Es extremadamente cómodo. Y a la hora de esquivar, o sea, a la hora de esquivar, no, es que está muy bien. Es que cómo puedes ir baiteando a la gente. ¿Tú sabes lo que era esto? O sea, tú puedes ir haciendo esto mientras cargas una habilidad, chicos. O sea, son cosas que no podías hacer al mismo tiempo.
Gracias a la gente que está ahí apañando desde la sombra,
No
agradecen.
podías estar, por ejemplo, así,
el apoyo.
bailando así, mientras ibas a tirar habilidades. O con
Si no hablo, estoy full concentrado ahí en el
personaje. Es que esas cosas, chicos, es que te lo juro por Dios.
Viendo
Esto
los
probablemente
shinies.
vaya a ser meta, O sea, con respecto al resto de... Es que es muy cómodo. Es que utilizar... Es que es muy cómodo, tío.
Buscando el
Es
Shiny
muy
Sentret.
cómodo.
Vamos a llegar hoy día a
O
los
sea,
2000
de verdad,
Sentrets.
estoy
Es lo que
incómodo
quiero
porque
culminar
es todo muy... Tengo que
esta
hacer
semana y también
mucho
por el mes.
esfuerzo para volver a conseguir lo que ya hacía antes.
Igual en
Pero es que
la
hacerlo,
parte de
cuando lo
publicaciones
haces,
voy a dejar
la experiencia
un
es
mensajito.
muchísimo mejor.
¿Vale?
Cuando lo
Porque
haces,
vamos a
la
estar
experiencia es muchísimo mejor. De verdad. O sea, qué
ausentes
maravilla.
por un buen tiempo.
Qué maravilla, tío. Qué maravilla. Yo estoy flipando.
Me voy a tomar 3 semanas de septiembre, 2 de vacaciones
controles,
que voy a
tío,
tener y una
hace que
por
el
fiestas
juego se
patrias.
sienta de una manera
Así
totalmente
que
diferente.
igual voy a dejarles
O sea,
contenido ahí programado para
o sea, me parece
a poder ver
una cosa.
cada cierto tiempo.
Obviamente, mira, aquí cuando he tirado la W,
¿Y
quería tirar la
sería?
E, ¿vale? O sea, son cosas que
Probablemente
son totalmente
para
normales,
la
¿vale?
fecha
Que son
posterior
cosas
a
totalmente
fiestas
normales
patrias
porque,
vuelva.
o sea, estoy
Full
acostumbrado, o sea,
recargado
que la
así y
E
todo.
sea la E, no la W, ¿vale?
Vuelvo a estar
Pero
volviendo al horario
pero
normal
mamita,
porque si bien
¿vale?
este mes
Qué
estamos
bárbaro.
transmitiendo
Joder.
casi todos los días.
Bueno, tenía que haber un flash, chicos. Tenía que haber un flash.
Yo creo
Si no había
que
si no había flash, chicos,
volveré quizás a
no
transmitir
era una
unas 3 o
partida en
4
el PD
semanas,
con los nuevos controles. Es así.
3 o
A
4
ver,
días a
me
la
quiero
semana que
quedar,
crece.
me lo quiero quedar, pero es que no creo que pueda quedármelo. Me explico. Pero me lo quiero quedar. Hola, buenas tardes. No, suélteme de brazo, por favor. ¿Puedo volver ahora en un ratito? Bueno, tenemos el teleport disponible, o sea que... Venga, vamos a ver y ya volvemos tranquilamente. A ver, ¿cómo lo está haciendo el cereal? Buah, es que, de verdad, con los AD Carries en general es la puta polla. Iba a decir, tiene que ser la puta polla. No, tranquilos, lo es. Es la hostia. Venga, vamos a ir para allá, amigos míos. Venga, volemos. Tiramos teleport, vamos a toda polla. Voy a morir.
Un Sentret me saliera Shiny.
¿Voy a morir?
Lo único que pido.
¿Vale?
No más
Okay.
Pidgeys.
¿Podemos hacer el amor?
Un Sentret.
¿O no podemos hacerlo?
O mínimo un Hobbit. Que
bueno,
creo que es más difícil.
Buenas tardes, ok, estamos bien. Quiero... Si tuviera el flash, podría iniciar, gastarlo.
Claro, en caso que hoy día salga el Sentret.
Pero no, chicos,
Shiny.
no, aquí no hacemos eso porque no hay flash.
Lo entrenamos y dejamos listo para su futuro video.
Aquí no hay flash que valga. Venga, vamos a farmear todo esto. La people, por favor, convendría relajarse un poco, ¿vale? Convendría relajarse un poquito, chicos. Por favor, basta ya. Yo quiero tirar esta torre, ¿vale? Yo ahora mismo estoy en un punto que voy hasta las putísimas tetas, chicos, ¿vale? Voy hasta las putísimas tetas. O sea, este 12-1 está muy sabroso. Vale, por cierto, algo que vi ayer, y es que si tú haces clic derecho, o sea, clic izquierdo, perdón, el autoataque, y lo dejas pulsado todo el rato, el autoataque ya va saliendo. Yo pensé que no, ¿vale? Yo pensé que tenías que estar todo el rato pulsando. No es necesario, ¿vale? No es necesario hacerlo así. Para que lo tengáis un poquito en cuenta. De hecho, incluso el fast combo se pueda optimizar.
Bueno, están saliendo varias
por lo que estoy viendo,
Tampoco van saliendo.
De hecho, probablemente se pueda llegar a optimizar. ¿Vale? Vale, no pasa nada. Ahora vuelvo. Perfecto, no pasa nada. Ahora vuelvo. Ok, vale. Muy bien. Por favor, venga para acá. Venga para acá, no me sea así. No me sea así, venga para acá. Chupapijas, venga para acá. Venga para acá, perfecto, muy bien. Ok, ya, facilito el tutorial, está bien. Quiero hacerte el amor, Zed. Quiero hacerte mucho y muy fuerte el amor. No sé si vaya a ser humanamente posible. ¿Se puede? No se puede. No me deja hacerle el amor. Es un poco estrecho, lo entiendo perfectamente, lo entiendo. Lo que sí que me gustaría probar es si yo hago un tío clic izquierdo permanentemente y pulso la Q, ¿qué coño pasa? O sea, vamos a probar eso con un campamento de la jungla, porque es que si eso es así, es incluso hasta más sencillo. O sea, es que ni siquiera vas a tener que hacer clic izquierdo, solamente al compás, clic derecho y fuera. O sea, efectivamente. bueno, yo me parto la polla. O sea, esto ya me parece una locura. O sea, chicos, lo puedes hacer perfecto simplemente pulsando el clic derecho. Solo con un botón. Chicos, ahora mismo el fast combo lo puedes hacer solo con un botón. Me parto el rabo, tío. O sea, me parto el rabo. O sea, me parto el rabo. O sea, yo es que alucino pepinillos, tío. Yo es que alucino pepinillos. O sea, vale, y si quiero hacer un double cast, o sea, sería un EWQ. O sea, sería Shift. Vale, ok. Vale, sí. Shift, E y el ratón a la vez. Sí. O sea, tienes que ver los timers, a ver más o menos cómo los haces. Pero sí. Sí. Claro, la única putada... No, sí. O sea, si eres medianamente rápido con las teclas, todo es acostumbrarse, sí. Todo es acostumbrarse, sin lugar a dudas, sí. Efectivamente, todo es acostumbrarse. A ver. Tranquila, Tranquila, señora, tranquila. No se me raye. Buenas tardes. Hasta adiós. Buenas tardes. Ok, ¿podemos ir para allá o qué? Ah, bueno, se la han percutado ya. Vale, pues perfecto. Bueno, pues esta sería mi primera partida con Riven, chicos. Muy XD, de verdad. Muy XD. O sea, me parece una verdadera locura. Lo de que puedas hacer el fast combo solo con una tecla me parece... Wow. Me parece muy XD, la verdad. O sea, me parece muy XD. Qué barbaridad. Caballeros, caballeras, si os ha hablado de calidad, suscribíos para más y dejadme en los comentarios qué os ha parecido, ¿vale? Enlace en la descripción para ir al otro canal, que tenéis otro videito. Y nos vemos en el vídeo mañana. Adiós.
A toda la industria, Josué, a todos. Mira, Alicia, Edwards, traen, por supuesto, son los fanáticos número 1 de esta pareja, de este matrimonio, Josué.
Los dos que son parte de The System. Indy, ¿cómo te sientes después del sorpresivo ataque de Dani la semana pasada?
Bueno, físicamente estoy bien. Estoy bien. Es solo que no estoy enojada en realidad. Estoy decepcionada. Yo creí en Dani, la apreciaba. Me encantaba que ella me apoyara y yo a ella. Pero es así como va a ser. No voy a ceder. Te prometo que no.
Hola.
Te prometo que te vas a arrepentir.
Indy, te estaba buscando. Mira, sé que estás un poco lastimada, pero también sé que eres una de las knockouts más duras aquí, así que la semana que viene te tocará a ti ante Detroit para luchar por ser la contendiente número 1 del título de knockouts.
¿Es una de las knockouts más difíciles? No lo creo. No lo parecía la semana pasada.
Santino, por favor, hazme un favor. Añádela al combate, que esté en el ring.
Entonces la semana que viene será una triple amenaza para ser la aspirante número 1, Dani Luna, Jody Treat y Indy Hardware. Gracias.
Ajá, no sabe ni saludar, mi Santino. No, pues bueno, ya quedó una triple amenaza, Fer.
Como tu primito cuando saludaba al tío.
Sí. ¿Qué pasa? Tío, buenas tardes, tío. Santino, mi Santino.
Oye, Josué, y la invitación para que cada jueves no se despeguen de nuestras pantallas, jueves de chiricuazos en este camino a Bound for Glory, la época más emocionante de la lucha libre profesional, totalmente gratis.
Espectacular, Fer. Todo septiembre estará impresionante y en octubre 12, ¡qué bárbaro! Mira nada más lo que viene.
El evento central de Hardys contra Leon Slater y Cedric Alexander. Un choque amistoso. Mara Shade, Tasha Steelz va a sacar chispas. ¡Vámonos a una pausa!
Ya la gente me habla. Ahora. Wait a minute. ¿De qué lado fue? Pero esto es la otra cuenta. Gilipollas. Cambiamos. aquí. Bueno, por ahí, por acá. Sí salió. Hay que cerrar la puerta. Qué bueno. Suena fuerte la wea.
Lo único que ve claramente, se acerca a una purificación y traté de advertirles. Le advertí incluso a Joe.
¿Cómo?
Comenzó con él.
¿Cómo?
Pero no va a terminar.
Está mimidito.
Esto va a seguir.
Dejemos dormir a Joe Henry.
Se acerca a la purificación.
Ve nada más. ¿Con qué lo amarró, Fer? Pero...
¿Tú
¿por
que tienes a
qué?
Joe Henry?
¿Por qué? ¿Qué pasó? Ya no sonríe más Joe Henry.
Lo amarró como sadomasoquista.
¡Como puerco! Lo amarraron como puerco, Fer. Y mira, ve nada más.
Por favor, Josué, ponte de pie. Quítate la gorra, hay que saludar la bandera de este grupo, la mejor agrupación. Ya lo demostraron, Josué.
Lo están
El
dejando
mejor
claro.
equipo
Sí.
de TNA.
Ve nada más.
Y por fin, la metiche de Tasha Stills va a luchar.
¿Hace cuánto que no chambeaba esta señora?
Bueno, ¿cuál es su chamba en realidad? Porque
No
chambas
sé,
a chambas.
no sé.
Y lo que pasaba la semana
Hora
pasada.
completa, vamos, tranquilo.
Esto es
¿Sabes qué,
arte.
Tasha? Me parece alguien que sabe un poco sobre arte. Los artistas dejan todo en el lienzo, desde el dolor hasta las emociones. Algo que siento que tú no sabes nada. Así que, ¿qué te parece esto? Voy a ir a casa de Santino y le voy a decir que vamos a tener un combate. Me parece.
Y dicho y hecho.
Y mira, Fer.
La señorita.
¿Trajiste
de la
tu paleta,
Lollipop.
Fer?
Aquí la traemos, Josué.
Qué grosero.
No, mira.
Ok, Fer. Dejémoslo así. Porque también
Pero no vayas a morderla, Josué.
Maharaja Day también trae su paleta.
De México. De México. Acá no. Yo creo que era un video para escuchar de fondo. Me echó el café. Uy, esto. No.
The Johto region is my favorite region of Pokemon. Kind of. It's my favorite region for sure. Maybe not my favorite group of Pokemon introduced, but I have a lot of nostalgia for the Gen 2 games and the remakes. So today I decided to embark on a shiny adventure in Pokemon Violet with only shiny Pokemon. But not just any shiny Pokemon, Johtonian shiny Pokemon, where there are a lot of awesome shinies to hunt. And with the Switch 2 version of the game coming out with the release of the console, I just had to try out the new and improved games as well as the improved spawn rates for the Pokemon. Seriously, these spawn rates compared to the Switch 1 version are insane, which means way faster shinies. So this whole video was recorded on actual hardware on the Switch 2. And took
Y probablemente y antes de la fecha de octubre para el lanzamiento del Leyenda Z voy a hacer un testing de la Switch 2.
They're gone forever. In the box.
A la vuelta
I don't have the heart to release them.
del
So
viaje,
without
porque voy a
further
tener la
ado, let's
captura
jump
ahora.
into Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 2. Already the 60 FPS just makes me want to play this
configurar y
game more
armar
than
todo.
once. I mean, I'm pretty sure I played Switch 1 Violet one time and never touched the game again because of how poorly it ran. Let's see, is she washing a dish? She's not washing a dish. I'm disappointed. I'm turning off the game right now. I hate how little customization there are in these games. Big step down in that category. Of course, Clavel introduces us to our
Sí, bueno, pero
starters.
se nota los
These
60
Pokemon aren't
120 o
Johtonian,
60.
they're Paldean. So one of you little guys is going to get
Los frames
super
se notan
lucky to be in
mucho.
the box for the rest of your miserable life. It's going to be you, Quaxley, because I never completed my decks. I'm sorry, Duckling. While walking down the road with these rejects, I noticed there was a severe thunderstorm hovering over us. What is this, Florida? Glad to know these games are still as glitchy as ever. With our useless non-shiny Jotonian duck, I defeat Nimona and head over to Los Platos, where I realize in order to get access to breeding, I need to complete the school portion of this game. And you may be asking, why do you need breeding? While yes, there are a couple of Johto Pokemon to hunt here in the starting area, such as Azuro, I want to start off my journey with an actual Johto starter. So I'm going to be Masuda hunting one of these 3 Pokemon. Now, like I said, I picked up Violet once and never touched it again, which means I don't even have the DLC for these games. So I need to sit in Wonder Trade until I get one of them so I can breed it. Now, this did take a while, however, it wasn't a total loss. The Wonder Trade system is cluttered, and I mean cluttered, with Gen Pokemon. And while I don't care for the random shinies we get from these trades, they do sometimes hold ability patches, which can be sold at the shop for 125,000 Pokédollars, which should be pretty useful. I ran into a Seadra as well, which would have been great to breed for a shiny Kingler later, but I didn't think of it at the time, and I just Wonder Traded it back to the system. Eventually, I did find the shiny Cyndaquil, and I headed over to Mesagoza, where I go through this hour-long brutal battle between the A button and my thumb. Oh, they're fixed. The frame rate is fixed. Once all that's done, I can finally start breeding with this Japanese Ditto and this Gend shiny Cyndaquil. And by buying an Egg Power 2 sandwich in Levincia, we can get eggs pretty fast. You know, despite this being an upgraded version, it's still Scarlet and Violet, and with that, we still have bugs. Where the hell is the picnic table? Now, this shiny Cyndaquil took me a bit to find. Egg after egg, no shiny were hatched. But to be honest, the hunt wasn't all that bad. I did some egg hatching in my bed as well, and after about 16 boxes of eggs, here he is. Dang, he's cute while he sleeps. That's probably how good I looked sleeping after I found him. And while this shiny is no Gen 2 shiny Cyndaquil, it's still a nice shiny in my opinion. However, it is the weaker one out of the 3 starters. In terms of shinies, that is. But he's my favorite, so how could I not hunt him? I named him Leto, and if you can guess the nickname theme off that name alone, I will lend you my shiny luck. So get to thinking. By the way, he also had Flash Fire, I guess, because the original one has his hidden ability. With Leto having one of the best typings in the game for early game, all we have to do is just watch as he burns every last one of Katie's bugs to the ground. And with the first badge obtained, he wastes no time evolving into Quilava, who is basically just Cyndaquil, but longer. Yeah, nothing special here. The level cap immediately opens up to 17, as I just do gym level caps for some breathing room, and in no time I run straight past the Titan into Artisan because I just have to check out this windmill. I'm literally foaming at the mouth. Pokemon fans when they get something in a $500 upgrade that should have been in the base game to begin with. Now, before we take on Titan Cloth, I start date skipping for mass outbreaks to see if we find any Johto ones. And I gotta say, resetting for outbreaks on the Switch is insanely easy. I don't even need to change the date. I just press OK and it resets. In no time, I found an Azuro outbreak, and it was near this large pond, and we can't swim right now, so if we hunt it here and it's in the water, we might actually lose it. So I kept looking. We got a Phanpy. Phanpy Radar. Phanpy is definitely one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Donphan is elite. This outbreak was a little weird as the Phanpy weren't spawning like crazy, but it's okay as I plugged in my second Switch and hopped in Union Circle. If you don't know, you can use a second Switch with a second copy of the game and make a sandwich on that console for your primary console. The best thing about this is you can close out of the game on the second Switch before getting the effects, and then you won't waste the ingredients on that save file, meaning I only need 2 Herba Mystica on that game, heavily cutting down on my grind. So with Sparkling Power 3 and Ground Encounter Power 3 and an Outbreak, this guy shined fairly quickly. Can you tell which one of these was shiny? Trick question. It's none of them. It's actually this little guy behind us. Not much of a difference, but hey, it'll be a Donphan soon. I named her Jessica, and a careful nature is definitely a good one. From here, I ended up finding not only a Mareep outbreak, but an Azuro outbreak at the same exact time. So we were about to get 4 shinies total. One of the best things about this game are when Pokemon sleep. This thing is adorable. Now yes, this Azuro outbreak was near a pond just like the last one, but it was much smaller and I could creep on the other side without falling into the water, so I should be able to encounter it regardless. I did make a tiny mistake by hunting an Azuro instead of a Feral, and I'll explain why that's a mistake in a second. Anyways, on Switch 2, since the range at which Pokemon despawn is so much larger, it's actually better to just picnic reset most of the time. Now you guys tell me who in their right mind is eating a bare-ass sandwich with nothing but tomatoes and pickles inside. I'm throwing up a little bit inside just looking at it. After knocking out 60 of these fragile little beach balls with my shiny Cyclizar to not overlevel any of my actual team, we got our shiny Azuro. There he is. Nice. Hey little guy, let's go. Azuro shiny is so freaking good, and huge power is amazing because if I didn't get that, we'd be shit out of luck. Now the mistake I made by hunting Azuro was the fact that there was a chance to get normal Terra, and as you can see, we did in fact get normal Terra. If we hunted a Meryl, we actually would have gotten water Terra. But hey, I just know I would have got thick fat if I hunted a Meryl. I named her Erlen and began washing her immediately since she needed high friendship to evolve. But she didn't actually evolve before the cap, so with Erlen, Leto, and Jessica on the team, I felt safe enough to take on Cloth. I lead Erlen, and my plan was to charm, and protect it. Plus lefties would heal us, and then I would just switch, but the Stony Cliff Titan had other plans in mind. See, this crab has the move Block, and I confused Block with Imprison for some reason, so now Azuro was locked in and couldn't flee. Left to die, and if you don't know, if Azuro stops bouncing, it straight up dies. Or is that just something I'm misremembering? But I couldn't let that happen. Somehow, with the lefties, no crits, and the fact that it started using only Vice Grip, meaning no more defense drops from Rock Smash, Erlen was able to bring it down to half, popping its Anger Shell. And with the lefties protect after this, and its drop defenses, we not only lived at 5 HP, but Bubble Beam brought it all the way down to the red. And I thought that this would end the first battle right there, but it didn't. Now I just had to pray that the HP we had was enough to live one more move from this Titan. Mother... Oh, that was close. I don't know how Erlen did that, but I'm impressed to say the least. With that, the second fight was way easier than the first. Good job, girl. Oddly enough, Erlen didn't overlevel past the cap, so she's eligible to fight in the next gym. Not that we need it. Okay, we gotta check out the Sunflora on Switch 2. Now, was that so hard to do on the Switch 1, guys? Come on now. From here, Leto destroyed Brassius just like he did Katie. We embered away, and yes, we did burn Sudowoodo, but we more than likely would have been fine regardless, and to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen it use anything but Trailblaze on the first turn of it being out. And Leto was still faster even after that speed boost. After this gym, Erlen finally evolved thanks to a bunch of Greppa berries I fed it prior to this, and it keeps its green, which is nice, but it's going to be short-lived as Meryl evolves at level 18, and we were already level 18. I decided to hunt the Mareep outbreak from before, and there was definitely more space in this outbreak, and in no time, I got the pink sheep. The shiny Mareep, I got it. It's no surprise I love Mareep with all my heart, but that shiny is really just so good. Pink shinies are just amazing. I just clipped into a house. Yo, what? I'm in a house that I'm not supposed to be in. I named her Chani, and I went to go evolve Meryl with some Chansey in the North Province since, you know, I can't just rare candy on actual hardware. No idea why the shiny goes from green to yellow, but this was equally as good in my opinion. And while I'm at it, I did Chani as well. And while this one isn't that different, I think the green ball on its tail is a nice touch. Where are you even getting those boulders? With our green balled friend, I take it on Birdie. Dude, I love Flaffy's like little green ball. I don't think I noticed that on Flaffy's because I don't know, I feel like usually when I get a shiny Flaffy, I immediately evolve it into a Ampharos. Come on, Johnny. That did a lot for wing attack. Oh my god. True Thunder Wave. Oh! The only way we lose here is if it crits us. When has Ampharos ever let me down? Never. That's the fucking answer. Let's go, green ball. Oh, shot. Oh my god.
Yo el cafecillo. Luego que el efecto, el café me hizo efecto contrario con el Tato Suite.
Critical hit. I don't know if that was needed. Fun fact, guys, if I didn't evolve it into a Zoomer, it actually learns Play Rough at like 21. Barnyard's gonna go down to some bulldozers. Look at that shine. Look at that elephant. Who could hate Fampy? It's like Spiel. You can't hate Fampy, man. Gyakoma was not a threat at all, and that's because Erlen at this point in the game is just broken. Come on, Princess Erlen. Hit that Play Rough. Okay, come on. You can't... No, you can't be doing that. You can't be missing when I hype you up. Oh yeah, there was no way we were even remotely losing this fight. Zumero clears. Okay, maybe he isn't that broken. The next gym was in Levincia with Iono, and Iono is usually a pretty difficult fight, but I have a Johto Pokemon in mind that would be the perfect fit for her electric types. And while resetting for outbreaks, I actually found a different type of shiny. Sorry, Cubchoo, but we're not using Unova shinies right now. Soon enough, I found a Larvitar outbreak, and there was actually a problem with this. By the way, 26? Oh no. It's past the level cap. No, I mean, we could still catch it, but the odds of it being level 24 are so slim. What are we lining up here for? Execution? What the hell? Yeah, they're spawning up there. You can see them. And if it spawns over there, I think it's It's that! It hasn't even been 5 minutes! What? Okay, moment of truth. Oh my god, it's level 24! Oh my god! Yo, that was the fastest shiny I think I've ever gotten. That was, what was that, like 3 minutes? I don't want to do nest ball. I don't know if it'll catch though. Oh, nice. Alright, you shall be named Fade. I'm like, it might spawn up there. Oh, hello. He's like, no, I'm over here, you idiot. The fact that that shiny was less than 5 minutes to shine, and it was right at the level cap, I mean, just insane. Also, this shiny is more on the subtle side, but I really enjoy it. He was named Fade, and this thing had an amazing nature to pair with its Sandstream ability later. I really hope I don't get a Lichen Rock right now, because I won't be able to catch it. Where is this Dragon Dance DM? With Dragon Dance, we had everything we needed to take on Iona. All Fade needs to do is hold leftovers, have the move Protect for extra health every other turn, and we just D-dance to sweep literally everything on her team. Fade's debut is the best it could ever be. Jessica soon after evolved into its superior shiny form by battling trainers in South Province 5, and in doing so, we get the Eviolite as a reward. Now, despite evolving Phampi, a ground type, I'm still going to use Airlin to defeat Mela, as she's still just too good. By rain dancing, we cripple her Drought Torkoal and also boost Aquatail by 50%, and with that Starmobile couldn't live at all. I wonder why Azumarill's tail glows as if it's an electric type. I mean, it is yellow. As always, Orthworm was nothing short of a cakewalk, although it did give us a scare not dying to an Ember from Leto. Still nothing we couldn't recover from. I know, Arvin, you're not happy that it's not shiny. Just put it out of its misery already. Matter of fact, Koraidon, use Hyper! Tofu definitely had Taco Bell for lunch. That's the run of a man who's about to stain himself if he doesn't make it. Now, before we take on Mr. Runs, I evolved Chani into the goat that is Ampharos. And again, pink shinies are just perfection. And the blue accents are just chef's kiss. And also at the level cap, Fade evolves into a purple Pupitar, which is why I needed that Eviolite in the first place. With our newly evolved shiny, I lead her against Kofu's Veluza. All Chani needs to do is terastallize, and a mere Thundershock destroys Veluza. And as for Trio, we can switch to get a free switch into Airlin for his Abominable. Now, I did make a tiny mistake. I kind of forgot he would terastallize into a water type, and I play rough. But it's fine, as we have lefties and Protect, and hopefully with no crit, we should be fine. And of course, we can't miss. It was close, but Airlin clutched up once more. Atticus was an easy sweep with Fade, since not only did we put a Lumberry on it, but he has the ability Shed Skin as a Pupitar, which did kick in this fight. Yeah, I'd crash out too if I got defeated by a purple cocoon. Next shiny Jotonian Pokemon I decided to hunt was Sneasel. Rough. The amount of Sneasel is insane. So we're gonna hunt Sneasel here, and I know what you're thinking, right? Like, that's insane, right? That's absolutely crazy. What are you thinking? This thing is gonna die? Yeah, maybe. But Sneasel shiny's pretty good, and we can just chuck in a Eviolite on it. It doesn't have terrible attack, and it has very good speed. Trust me, guys, Sneasel is the original GOAT before Weavile even existed. It was above the level cap, but it's fine, as I couldn't really pass up on this outbreak. This outbreak was spawning nothing but Sneasel with a sandwich. I mean, there wasn't a single Pokemon that wasn't a Sneasel here. Our chances were through the roof. Picnic resetting was definitely the play here, and luckily this shiny was super easy to see. Well, aside from when a snowstorm was up. That made this kind of annoying. Oh man, I thought I saw it. Is this thing getting worse? Brother, I can't see. Blizzard's making it so hard. There she is. There's my hot pink gal. Oh my god, dude, that shiny's so good, man. It's like the Hisuian one is also really good. Come on, it's paralyzed. Get it in the heal ball. No! Come on, get in the heal ball. Yeah! Pretty, baby. Dude, you're so, like, menacing, man. Like, you look like you kick ass. Who kicks ass? Let's go. That shiny is perfection. I named him Paul. He had Ice Terra, horrible nature. However, I will be EV training Paul since he can't reach his full potential. Every other Pokemon I am not EV training, but I feel like we kind of need to for Paul to be viable. And I'll do this if I find another Pokemon like Sneasel, like, say, Corphish. I trained with some Blissey some more and eventually evolved Leto into his godly form. That is depressing, man. Yeah, Typhlosion is literally just Quilava, but longer. Larry was another one of Fade's victims thanks to, again, shed skin. Plus Kamala can barely damage us. As for the pneumonia fight, directly after, I go into Erlen to take out Lycanroc while getting as healthy as possible. Protecting for health again on Pomo just in case. And then Jessica comes in for free, so we bulldoze the mouse to death. Gumi does live a bulldoze, but this is perfect as Erlen can come back in who is resisted to Water Pulse. Or just Dragon Pulse, yeah, that works too I guess. Now we're full HP to take on her Skeledirge, who has the move Torch Song, which could be pretty scary, as it does boost its special attack every time it uses it. It is faster, but the first one doesn't do much, and we do half with Aqua Tail. We always live to crit here, especially after Protect, so one more, and that's wraps. Regardless, I did have Flash Fire Typhlosion in the back. And for our victory, I'm literally just, I'm farming Metatite Sweat, so I can craft, I think, like, Thief or something. Debut fight, and Sneasel couldn't even knock out the Greavard. Paul and I are definitely gonna have a talk after this fight. Sneasel unfortunately suffers from a terrible moveset, with its most powerful Dark-type move being Thief and Ice-type move being Ice Punch. Without the DLC, these were the only moves I had to do big amounts of damage with, so hopefully we'll be fine. Speaking of Paul, I led him against Rhyme alongside Leto. My plan here was to Eruption both Pokemon to break the skies and do loads of damage, but the problem is it works based off our own HP, and I didn't anticipate Banette's Sucker Punch plus its critical hit. I thought Leto was dead, but we could just use Light Screen, so we were chilling. Did we get a boost? We got an Omni? It gives us an Omni boost? Why do newer games even do this? Like, you guys remember Tate and Liza? Yeah, let's go back to that. I got it. No! Is it gonna Shadow Sneak? It didn't Shadow Sneak. Okay, that's fried out. I'm playing with fire, literally, dude. With both of these guys knocked out, Toxtricity and Houndstone come in. Leto was in dire need to rest, so I switch in Donphan, and with the boost from Rhyme, Paul was able to pick up another KO. Come on, baby! Yeah! Let's go, Paul! You legend, you pink legend. Now, for some reason, I thought Bulldoze wouldn't hit everyone on the field, so I had to Mud Slap instead, and now Paul is paralyzed, so fearing a crit, I just went into Giant, and we literally get another Omni boost, which is just ridiculous. Regardless, I swap and Fade just in case. Oh my god, that did so much. That was way more close for someone dying than I anticipated. But hey, at least Sneasel did something. Now from here, I wanted to breed another one of the Johto starters. And I know you guys probably want to see me get a Totodile, but one, I already have Erlen, and if you know anything about me, I love using Pokemon that no one likes. So I indeed will be hunting Chikorita next. I don't know why people hate Chikorita in 2025. I love this little guy. Sure, he's probably the worst out of all of them, but he's still a leaf with feelings, and I love him. So if you came here for the light blue croc, I'm sorry, but I went for the flower instead. Now the issue here is the hate for Chikorita transcends into the Wonder System. Everybody's trading the Kento starters, the Gen 9 starters, Froakies, and Scorbunnies. Everything else is pretty rare to come by. Occasionally you see Cyndaquil and Totodile, but I have not seen Chikorita a single time. I was convinced no one was trading this thing over, gen or not, which blows as I did this for a while, but there is good news. Apparently there's a GTS system in Pokemon Home, but for some reason it isn't on the Switch version. It's only a thing on the phone. So I just requested a Chikorita and literally just sent one of those Gen Shiny Charmanders I had away. And lo and behold, in less than 10 minutes, someone gave me a Chikorita. I wish I had known about that sooner. I've been trading for a long time, and thank you to whoever gave me this thing. Sorry for the Gen Charmander, if you care about that. Oh man, I might just have to pick Chikorita and ZA. Anyways, I got down to hatching eggs, and I was really nervous for how long this would take me. What? That was so fast. Wait, hold on. Wait, this is all I've hatched. 4, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24 eggs. What are you talking about, bro? What? Yes, this shiny literally took me 24 eggs to hatch. I don't think I've ever hatched a shiny that fast in my life. That's a huge time save for the run. Yo! Hey! How you doing? That thing's cute. Too bad it's not gonna be a Chikorita for much longer. Alright, Alia. I hate to see you go, but it is what it is. Bailey. Bailey's kind of, what is that? What is that, like, peachy hue? That's actually pretty nice. Although, I can't help but just imagine this little dinosaur as, like, imagine the leaf on its head isn't there. This thing looks so weird. I was like, imagine this thing without its leaf, but like, that's all Meganium is just bay leaf without its leaf. Oh, I can't help it. I can't help it. You're amazing. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, little dinosaur grass thingy. I'll tell you what, they need to add riding Pokemon. I need to be able to ride my little Meganium here. Aaliyah is perfect for Great Tusk. Pretty much any good grass type destroys this thing, and this was no exception. So with that, we were off to fight Pneumonia before the 7th gym. This went pretty similarly to the previous fight, so obviously we won, but there is a couple of battles before Tulip, specifically in her gym challenge. Speaking of which, I love how Meganium is dancing in this challenge. She really is a lively one. Anyways, the second fight here is the problem. I didn't kill Grumpig in one shot with Petal Blizzard, and on top of that, I used all my Synthesis PP in the previous fight, so I couldn't just heal off damage anymore. And the real problem here is Medicham. It has the ability Pure Power, plus High Jump Kick, and I'm not sure if it has Pure Power guaranteed or if it's a random thing, but it definitely has it. And on top of that, it has a move called Acupressure, which will randomly raise a stat by 2. And in the end, I decided to switch because it could outspeed Meganium here and kill us. It has High Jump Kick, it hits the High Jump Kick, and I'm pretty sure that's definitely Pure Power. So if it outspeeds there, we're dead. Yeah. Hopefully it's not something bad. Oh, no, no, no. No, it just raised its attack. Fuck, I'm dead. It went for Acupressure again. Dude, hit it. Please hit it. Don't miss. It missed. We missed. We missed? Evasiveness? We're dead. No! No! We missed. What do I even do? I do have Sturdy, but I have no... So I would, in normal circumstances, I would just Rapid Spin Earthquake. But the problem with doing that, it has evasiveness. I have to Earthquake. Okay. Lower. No, it doesn't lower. Just... Okay. We hit it. It's not gonna kill, though. It killed. It killed! Oh, frick. Dawn Fan, and the fight isn't even over. We have Sturdy regardless. We hit the Earthquake. Hopefully that'll tell me it kills. Nice. Oh, Jessica, you legend. My sweet, sweet Erlen. Thanks to my incompetence, I lost you to some random old man with a Pure Power attack boosting Medicham. It really sucks losing a shiny to that very unfortunate and unique scenario. That wasn't even an important fight. That's our first death of the run, and it was definitely my best Pokemon so far. I'm so sorry. It's okay? She says it's okay, guys. I'll see you, hopefully at the end of this run. From there, I created a death box for my sweet Erlen and took on Tulip to avenge her. Tulip leads this horrible Farigiraf, and the reason I say horrible is it's really easy to set up on. Thanks to Leto learning Will-O-Wisp via TM, we can cripple this thing with a burn and swap into the one and only Paul. Paul can now Trailblaze, tanks crunches since we're resisted, and we have lefties to basically cancel out any damage that the giraffe does. Once we're set up, we just thief everything in sight. And that, ladies and gents, is how a mere Sneasel swept Tulip. Now, this wouldn't be the only time Paul was sent out to deal with somebody's entire team. As for Grusha, there's no setup required. Leto's Eruption is literally way too powerful for any of his Pokemon to live. The only problem with this strat is Bearsick. It has Aqua Jet, but I've played this fight a lot, and he just never uses Aqua Jet unless it sees a range. And again, here it didn't do that. I love seeing my starter get the sweep off. It's perfect. With all 8 gym badges defeated, it was time to reward myself with yet again another shiny Johto Pokemon. Or a couple of shiny Johto Pokemon. First one I was going for was Scyther, so I decided to make this horrid sandwich that uses cherry tomatoes, which you literally cannot place on the sandwich because they just roll over and fall. So I opted for a flying type sandwich instead. This was much easier to put together. Now Scyther itself isn't a Johto Pokemon, but its evolution Scyther is, and like I said, I do have a second switch to trade with. This outbreak was pretty decent, although this rock in the middle was blocking my visibility, so I had to jump on top of it to picnic reset there. I think that's it. Is that it? That's it, right? Yeah, it is. Hey, buddy. I was about to picnic reset. I'm not even kidding. Oh, it's a girl. You can tell by the bulb. That one to the left has a large ass. Yeah, I was literally about to picnic reset. Oh, I got a crit. I got a crit. Nice. We had Bugterra, Technician, which I wouldn't really use, and I named her Margot. I wasted no time in evolving her into her glorious form. Your shiny wasn't that special anyway, Scyther. Don't worry about it. Boom! With those brand new textures. Let me know, do you guys like this shiny or do you hate it? I don't know. It's a good shiny, but it's also like kind of ugly. You know? Margot? Oh, but you can't hate Scissor though. Scissor is so cool. It's eating my head. But we were not done with the shinies, as I wanted to hunt a bit of a niche shiny, just like Sneasel.
El
But I
Platito.
did skipped a while for an outbreak.
La taza. Vengo al toque. Quiero echar algo para tomar o tomar algo de aquí. Ya. Regresamos y ahora un ratito. Fui a ver a mis gatitos. Traje una Monster de mango. Y vamos a la mitad de bicho. Ahí sí. Su manguito loco. Oh shit. No tomé el otro juego, no. Me tomó otra wea.
Niche shiny, just like Sneasel, giraffe egg. But I date skipped a while for an outbreak, and I straight up could not find one. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a giraffe egg outbreak on the map. So instead, I just crafted a psychic type sandwich, and it's the only psychic type to spawn in West Province too, at least in this area. And when I tell you the amount of giraffes that were spawning here were insane, I meant it. I mean, just look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yup. Definitely limited on the Pokemon that are spawning. Oh my god. Also, by the way, this is how much I was resetting for outbreaks. How is the message board still going? Found it. I found a shiny. I was like, what? It was a little lighter than the rest. Oh, he's gonna attack me. No, I thought he disappeared. Yo, this is quick ball worthy. Oh my god, yes. Dude, why am I getting crit captures after crit captures? I named him Gurney, and he had normal Terra. I still had time on the sandwich, and Slowking is a Johto Pokemon as well, so... No way. Is that it? That's it. That's literally it. I had like 12 minutes on the sandwich, and I was like, let me just go see if I can find a Slowpoke. Yep, there it is. Might as well, right? I named this one Shotum, which was fitting, and he had Psychic Terra. I was having a very lucky day with shinies. While trying to level up our new shinies with Chanseys, Gurney tried to evolve, and I respectfully declined. Sorry, but you're going to have to stick to the old ways in this run. I also went to evolve Shotum right away, and I was surprised at how big this guy was. I thought he'd be smaller. From here, I snagged a couple of TMs I needed for Ortega, our next star member. This included Skill Swap, Sword Stance, and even Baton Pass. Basically, I'm using a strat that I always use for his Azumarill, which by the way makes me so sad looking at. My dear Erlen. Anyways, all we do is Will-O-Wisp, attach the wide lens to not miss, take a big Aqua Tail, hard swap into our brand new Shotum, whose shiny by the way is just okay. But hey, he wasn't the priority anyways. But to be honest, I didn't realize how useful he'd be, and you're gonna see right now. Basically, we skill swap to get rid of Azumarill's huge power ability, and then we use a move called Chilly Reception. He tells a bad joke, sets up Snow, and basically it allows us to late switch into Paul since Slow King is slow. By setting up Snow to give Paul a defense boost thanks to, well, Snow mechanic, this allows Paul to Swords Dance, taking barely any damage. Not to mention, Paul loves me so much he's literally dodging moves for us. This thing is crippled now and is doing nothing to us, so we just Poison Jab, and naturally, believe it or not, with Sneasel's 115 base speed stat, he outspeeds every single one of Ortega's fairies. Imagine getting your entire team swept by a tiny pink cat weasel. This is some Ash Ketchum shit for real. I know Ortega's pissed.
Very simple strat, just like last time. We're just going to Will-O-Wisp, wide lens, Typhlosion, burn. Our sweeper for this fight is Gurney, but we don't want to come in on a Poison Jab, so we go into Shotum. Shotum here is going to eat whatever this thing throws at it, which is a Poison Jab. Might get poisoned, might not, we didn't, we have lefties, whatever. All we're gonna do is use the same strat as last time. Chilly Reception late because we're slower. More than likely you're baiting a Sucker Punch. If you don't, whatever. We're going into Gurney, the almighty Gurney. This thing is crippled and burned. All we need is 2 Nasty Plots. All we need is 2 Nasty Plots. This thing is EV trained in speed and special attack. That's her last Sucker Punch, right? A little tiny Girafarig with 0 Eviolate on it. Just a Lumberry in case of poison. As a kid, I hated Girafarig. I don't know, I just didn't like it. But growing up, it's just such a cool Pokemon. It's such a unique Pokemon. The shiny isn't drastically different, but honestly, it's one of those subtle shinies, but that is just, I don't know, I like it. Moment of truth. Done. Easy peasy. Out of here. Eri and Ortega are gonna be talking about this for weeks, maybe even decades. Hey, you remember that one guy that swept us with a purple Sneasel? I did finish training Pupitar after this, and man, Tyranitar is just awesome. This shiny is subtle, but it's not terrible. I am glad I was able to use Aaliyah against the false Dragon Titan, as well as Shotum since he tanks any move Tatsugiri throws at him. Hey Arvin, if we just link up in a union circle, we can just get unlimited Herba Mystica. I'm just saying. And I don't mean to heal your Mabostiff. We could just go catch you a shiny Mabostiff and forget this one. With every single Titan, Starbase, and Gym Leader defeated, it is time to take on the Elite Four. After I answer the questions correctly and not fail the entrance assessment. Now, unfortunately, I forgot it wouldn't let me save before Rika, and I didn't lead the right Pokemon. However, I did have the correct movesets, so this was fine. Margot gets access to Swords Dance, but what I didn't know was it was actually a Baton Passer, which is just insane on this Pokemon. So by Swords Dancing and using Agility just once, we can Baton Pass into Aaliyah. It is risky thanks to crit, but Margot dodged the first one, and we were carrying a white bird in case of accuracy drop from her Muddy Water. From there, all Aaliyah had to do was terastallize for more power, and that's it. Thanks to the loaded dice item and Bullet Seed, not a single thing can live a hit. Bullet Seed breaks through Donphan's Sturdy, and we outspeed Dugtrio, which were the only things that could stop Meganium's sweep. No one is going to talk down on my beautiful flower dinosaur. I also forgot to buy potions, so hopefully this is all I need to beat the Elite Four. Up next is Poppy, and Poppy gets a nice taste of Leto's Burn, which honestly seems like that's the only thing Leto is useful for in this late game. But this again destroys any offensive capability Caparaja would otherwise have. And with that, I just send in Fade for free against her Stealth Rocks. But I play into her game and get a Stealth Rocks of her own up due to her Magnezone also having Sturdy. From there, we take a brutal Heavy Slam and Scizor comes in after. Just like last time, we are going to set up, but Margot is actually the one who's doing the sweeping this time. Our vomit-colored bug eats attacks from this all day long, and since you can't crit straight through a burn like you would, say, a Reflect, we were pretty safe playing with Scissor's life. All we needed was +4 attack and some speed. Close combat from here can obliterate everything. However, I didn't take into account one crucial thing, Corviknight's ability, Pressure. This will make our PP go down by 2 instead of 1, and close combat has a total of 5 power points. Just enough to KO every one of Poppy's Pokemon had it not been for this ability. I completely mislooked this, and now we're in danger. I only have one more close combat, meaning we can either use it for Magnezone now, or try try and switch right now on Magnezone. And ultimately, I decided it was best to use this close combat to get rid of the Magnezone because discharge has a pretty good chance to paralyze. 30% to be exact. And that would be very bad. So trying to come up with a plan on the spot, I finish off Magnezone and in comes TIK-TOK. This thing is dangerous, not only having a Terra boosted 150 base steel type move, but also things like Stone Edge for fire types. Luckily, I did have Baton Pass, but this was actually not lucky because I realized something needed to die. Close combat is a move that lowers your defense every time you use it, and so by Baton Passing, I was passing all of those debuffs to one of my shinies. And a hard switch was just not viable with the moves that TIK-TOK had. This means one of you have to die. And I knew I didn't need Aaliyah for the rest of these 4. So unfortunately, this is the one who I ended up sacrificing, and I am so sorry, gal. The last thing I want to do is lose you, but it must be done. From here, I send in Leto thinking I can Eruption, but there's another thing I forgot about. And that's the fact that Caparaja stealth rocks are biting us in the butt this late into this battle. And this is important because now Leto's Eruption no longer kills from where we're at. If I just had Lava Plume on Leto, this wouldn't be an issue. But I just haven't really been using Leto, so I kind of still have Quick Attack on it. So many things are going wrong, and it's all my fault. I figure the best play is to Will-O-Wisp TIK-TOK, as I do still have Wide Lens on it. And I also figure that even though Leto lived the Stone Edge, we have to sack him as well. On the off chance Poppy missed the Stone Edge, I stayed in, but she just didn't. And from here, the fight is pretty much won because Shadam tanks everything. And while I don't have a move to hit this with, I can just slack off damage until Burn gives this Demoness TIK-TOK a brutal death. I guess maybe I could have hard swapped into Shadam, but I really wasn't trying to lose any other Pokemon, so yeah. You are not the victim, Poppy. They are. Damn, that hurt. All because of a simple mistake. But I promise I did make it up to those 2. Larry walks in and Paul is about to avenge them both. One Swords Dance, I kid you not, is all Paul needs because we outspeed everything with Speedy Vs on this team of birds, even with Chlorophylla. Ice Punch destroys Banana Chin, Staraptor can't intimidate because we have Inner Focus. That dies. Altaria's quad weak to it, which is insane because Steezel was just critting to please me. Or Corio also freezes to death, and all that's left is Flamigo. Paul, you did an amazing job avenging them. Paul the Sneasel is the definition of what Aura is. And by the way, Hassel not wanting to come out makes me think he doesn't think that we're a threat, and I was gonna prove him wrong. Hassel leads a scary Noivern. Scary because not only is this thing super fast and powerful, but it has Super Fang, Infiltrator, and a flinching move. Thankfully, no flinch happened, but I was able to Rock Tomb once, which is important for, again, Call to Sweep. We then Chilly Reception. What do you call a low-fat Pokemon? Butterfree. Alright, with that terrible joke out of the way, Shadam sets up Snow for Paul, which doesn't matter as it doesn't have any physical moves, but we get in for free. After our first Swords Dance, Paul dodges a big Super Fang, but after the second one, it does the half of our health. +2 will allow us to KO everything, and we outspeed everything thanks to the Rock Tomb earlier from Shadam. With a Terra Ice Ice Punch, not a single dragon will live to tell the tale of how a mere purple Sneasel took down every last one of them. So Larry can join Tulip, Airy, and Ortega in the group chat. Paul truly is the Duke of Arrakis. I did put a Lumberry on him, by the way, as Dragalge does have Poison Point, which did activate. So thank Arceus for that. All that was left was Gita, and can someone tell me why the hell we're fully healed after Hassel? What is wrong with these devs? Regardless, I boxed Leto and Aaliyah and headed onto the platform. Espathra is very annoying as it has Lumina Crash, which always harshly lowers special defense. It has Reflect as well as its ability copying any stat changes you make. This is easily resolved by leading Shadam once more to pull the same strat from the last fight, only this time we Rock Tomb twice. Then we tell our horrible Butterfree joke once more, and get in for free on Fade as Slowking is still slower despite 2 speed drops. Fade then just Dragon Dances somewhat safely as the Sandstorm boosts his special defense and our Dark typing makes us immune to Lumina Crash. +3 is all we need and this fight is over. Although I'm very confused why Espathra went first when I went for Crunch. The Rock Tombs were done because Opportunist makes her copy our speed stats, but if we were setting up at the same time she's getting boosts, shouldn't we have outsped? Or maybe I'm just dumb on how boosts work. But that Dazzling Gleam almost made us lose right then and there. Also, I had an Aguave Berry on him, which he did pop. I wanted Citrus Berry, but I could not get one from a raid at all. And I don't have the DLC to get them in Kitakami. Either way, Fade did end up doing it. We had Brick Break in case of Reflect, and all we needed to do was hit a Rock Slide against Avalugg, which we did in fact hit. Veluza did an Aqua Jet, Brick Break takes on King Gambit, Crunch Go-Goat, and another Brick Break for Glamora. Yeah, so basically Espathra outsped because of the way speed boost work. I can't really explain it exactly, so if someone else can explain it in the comments, that would be great. But yeah, T-Tar at +3 speed is slower than Espathra at +1 speed, despite us being faster if you drop them both by 1 speed, which is why the turn before Tyranitar was outspeeding. I guess it's because Espathra just has that much higher of base speed, so the boosts multiply it by more. Either way, that was scary, and we have defeated Champion Gita. Oh, I'm sorry, little one. You're not mad at me, are you? Okay, good. How about you? You okay? Aw. Thanks, buddy. Okay, is that a hug? Thankfully, I don't think Leto or Alia were too mad at me, so I head on over without them to take on the true champion, Nemona. Now, I have no idea how I pulled through this. I tried swords dancing with Margot, but Lycanroc straight up crit with Stone Edge, and I had to bail on that strat immediately. So instead, I brought in Jessica with a Baton Pass as she Stealth Rock. Jessica then just ate a Drill Run and used Rapid Spin for a speed boost. After, I kid you not, another Stealth Rock, I go for another Rapid Spin, and from there, Jessica was set. Okay, I didn't necessarily bail on the plan. I planned for that crit, and Jessica was the sweep all along. Lycanroc goes down, Goodra goes down, Tomat goes down, the Dunsparce also goes down, and Orthworm, well, doesn't go down since it has Earth Eater as its ability, but I brought Fire Fang, and this thing is super tanky, but it couldn't do any damage back. So one more with no miss, and Donphan was able to finish this up. I'm glad I was able to bring Jessica some light because her shiny really is unique compared to what she regularly looks like, and I love using her. With the true champion defeated normally, I'd probably end the video right here, but I really want to check out Area 0 and the improved frame rate. I am spawned in my dorm room after this, which sucks because as soon as I go outside, I actually have to fight Director Clavel, but I do have enough to win this fight. Basically, Faye just crunched Oranguru to death, and this forces an Abomasnow since it has the move Woodhammer, and this is the first Pokemon in Team Order to have a super effective move. So from there, I swap in Margot as the Aurora Veils. Setting up attack and speed, let Sneasel sweep this old man's team. No joke, everything ties to a nice punch. Which, I mean, I just chuckle because this is just insane. I can't imagine what these people are feeling. Even his Houndoom can't live in Ice Punch of all things. Penny was actually swept by Gurney, as we have Terra Normal to avoid Foul Play doing loads of damage. And all these evolutions have Baby Doll Eyes, but we're setting up specially, so that doesn't even matter. Aside from Umbreon, Stored Power obliterates all of them. Way to go, Gurney. And no joke, at this point in the game, I don't even care if we win the Nuzlocke or not, so I play it risky with Arven's Greedent, almost die, and yeah, Arven also gets bodied the same exact way. Now, I usually never go down to Professor Sada or Turo, and I hate that I don't do it because they really are hard fights, but the time it takes to get all the way down there, even with speed up on an emulator, is just insanely annoying. I mean, even with this amazing 60 FPS, which by the way, no frame drops at all the way through, which feels so good. Yeah, no, it still took me like an hour to an hour and a half to do everything until I got all the way down to Professor Sada. Even on Switch 2, I just don't think I can force myself to do this every time for one battle. It's brutal. All this just to fight one trainer that more than likely you just sack all your Pokemon just to win against. But for this video, I'll do it just for you guys. But in order to pull this off, Jessica needs to lose her life for it. Since I don't have Letter to Will-O-Wisp anymore, I have to lead Donphan to Charm Slitherwing to -6. And this thing is very annoying because it not only has low sweep to lower your speed, but also lunge to lower your attack. But finally, after Jessica bites the dust, we just go into Shot'em and just chili reception into Margot, where you guessed it, we just do everything we've always been doing. I do White Herb for that first attack drop, and once we set up more than the amount of attack drops it was getting, we Baton Pass into... Can you guys guess? Not even artificial intelligence can get in the way of Paul's wrath. At least for this one, I'm glad the AI has no feelings, so I don't feel
Pokémitos vistos en general,
As you can imagine,
de los cuales 1536 han sido Sentret. Y de 4100 hemos sacado 2 Shiny.
Let me know which shiny Johto Pokemon is your favorite. I know I couldn't hunt every single one in this video. My favorite
Claro, como lógica tendría que ser cada 2000 Pokémon vistos. En general, debería ser un Shiny.
Was a move to begin with. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what shiny runs you want to see from me next. Bye!
A ver qué podemos ver. ¿Qué podemos ver así a dejar de fondo? Está como que mi buscador, mi Mis recomendaciones son ahora como puros videos de Shiny Hunting.
Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Nautilus in the mid lane. We're running Electrocute, Cheap Shot, 6th Sense, Ultimate Hunter, Mana Flow Band, and Transcendence. We are going nuclear, full AP Nautilus. We got a 90% AP ratio on the hook, 40% burn auto on the shield, and 50% on the E, which is going to be our main damage dealer because it gets to a low cooldown. I like to start with my W because it does have wave clear, and then I get a shield if this guy seems to jump in like that. So I block the damage. It's a good level 1 spell. Could also start with E, I suppose, or hook if you invade. But it's going to be really hard to get the first few minions if you start Q and the enemy knows that. One more hit and I'd get Electrocute, potentially. Alright, now we got our E. It does use a lot of mana, but it does a lot of damage, as you can see.
That's a lot of damage.
The W is also an auto reset. So you can hit them twice.
No sé, gente, estoy seguro que me va a salir un tercer PG Shiny, bueno, me va a cagar en.
Alright, we might be able to kill him. If I can chunk him a little bit more, the next hook will kill him. I had a feeling he was gonna jump away. He doesn't have TP. The jungle scion. Yeah, I'm getting creep blocked. Cannon secured. Well, there he goes. I don't think he had mana to jump after queuing in. He made a big mistake. Yeah, I think we're better against melee champs than like a ranged mage. Ranged mage we can one-shot, but they can stay safe under turret. Melee champs gotta walk up to me and hit them with my E. And I don't have to hook them to do damage to them. Okay, we could get an alternator first item. Wouldn't be bad. Other buy is like book seal boots.
Estoy calculando que quizás estaría como hasta la 1 o 2 de la mañana. Debe ser un problema. Igual me arriesgo a no dormir hoy día. No es lo mismo, la verdad.
Neither of them have smite. Wait, the Shaco box. Oh.
Bueno, a ver hasta dónde puedo llegar. Soy sincero.
Alright, we do Emax. It's our wave clear. It
Hasta donde llego.
Pretty much more damage than the hook. So that's the combo.
Hostia.
It's you hook them, you auto, then W, then you E. The W is an auto reset. And I just did 60-70% of his health.
Pensé que había salido.
I mean, I can go for a hook. If he doesn't jump it, he dies. But if he does...
O los dos, poquitito. Con 5% probabilidad.
Run. He charges Q. Oh, he's dead. Oh wait, he can hit me through the turret? Oh no. Oh, I trolled. It's okay. Bro, I thought I'd be able to run in circles around the turret. His auto range is actually past that by far. We could do book, boot, seal here. I mean, at least I didn't buy the seal before I died. Guess it wouldn't change anything. I'd have 0 stacks still. I don't know. I thought his auto range was shorter. I could have shielded and probably lived. That's okay. Doesn't make Fizz have any more fun in this lane. He can dodge my ult though with his E. But if he's not using it to dodge the Q, he'll probably still land it. We could go for a roam. I might be able to 100 to 0. Ooh, a pink. I would dive that, but there are no minions.
Momento nada, señores.
How far does this go?
Tengo con 1400. Puta, me voy a llegar a los 2000. Pero no sé, tendré tanta suerte. No tendré tanta suerte en llegar a los 2000 Sentrets o el de encontrar al Shiny.
Because if you auto a minion, it puts like a burn on it, but it also puts it on the minions next to him. But if you auto the same minion, you're not like spreading the burn out too much. So if you auto a bunch of them, you could spread out the burn to the entire wave. See that E wave clear? I mean, if we kill him, I get a storm surge. I don't think he can 100 to 0 us.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh, that was close. I think if my shield didn't come back up, I would have died.
Vamos, Sentret con la morada. Salir, por favor.
I've got my storm surge. I basically have like an extra electrocute. Probably actually weaker than electrocute, a little mini electrocute. It's doing the same damage as electrocute right now.
Incluso podría llegar quizás a 1008.
Rooted him, but he still was able to jump.
1007.
Oh, I still got hit. I think I needed to flash there.
Así que, no sé, chatcitos. Si tengo suerte, podría hacer otro directo. Tener la suerte de hacer un último directo antes de irme. Quizá el domingo.
Whoa. I'm dead. My W, I did the auto reset with the W, but it just stopped attacking entirely and stood still. And I didn't want to try to click him because I always click the tower. But I always forget to use this thing. The attack champions only.
Espérenme un ratico.
Eventually I'll get you.
Vengo al tiro. ¿Qué está haciendo este weón? Uy, yo quisiera que esté tranquilito. Ya mi chiquito, hijita despierta. A mi preciosa. Son muchas cosas. Ya. He regresado. Disculpen. Disculpen. Voy a aprovechar de los gatusos.
Well,
La camita.
wait, did I get executed or did Scion get the kill? Because he doesn't have a kill.
Oh, they're free.
Oh, it's APMF? It's working. Wave clear. Kind of fast. Scion was bot side. I want to try to roam. But their bot lane champs are very fast. Storm Surge. Can't hook him, he's in the minions. I'll help him shove, run back mid. Like, is it worth it for a 0-4 fizz to lose my wave? Maybe. Well, now that he has a kill, he's actually worth more money. That's not bad. Shaco's down a ton of farm. What do we need for feats? We either need a tower or we need 2 more objectives. He's either coming mid or he's gonna do the dragon.
Sentret no quiere salir.
I think they're trying to do the dragon. I don't think I can stop it. If Shaco was here, maybe we could try. Oh my god. They didn't have ult. Zaya didn't.
Doble ratón.
Might need a Leandri's deal with Sion. Even though he's going lethality, he still gets a lot of HP. I think we can get this guy. Whoops. Alright. I missed my hook. Maybe we just go buy really quick. I want Lichbane. I'll get the Sheen. I can auto-phase a bit. We go Lichbane, Majai's Deathcap. I definitely could one-shot the squishies, but I'll die myself and then... I mean, I'm not worth bounty because we're behind still. Wait, he just used his... Since I know he doesn't have a dash, I can open up with R, which pretty much gives me a guaranteed hook. Well, I gotta take mid-turret, but I want to stop him. We are in a little bit of threat of losing bot turret. Orange team. He got it. But he died. Well, they pushed up the wave, so they're not going to lose bot turret just yet, but I might die for it because Fizz is going to all-in me. Oh, good thing his jump didn't come back up. I gotta get out of here. Sion's gonna R. Risky, but it worked. Lichbane, upgraded boots. I'm super fast now. I think we may need something that gives health. I don't know. I do want to go maximum damage. This guy only has 400 more HP than me, but he seems like he has about 2,000 more than me. What was that? Baker, what was that? I gotta be careful. We could get... And we were set up to get like Wombo MF ulted.
Puros pajarracos. De la teja.
MF's gonna be back up with all. I actually need more money. I think there's a fruit. Maybe not.
Send the puro PG.
Got Olaf. Yeah, we kind of need dragon.
Que ese es malísimo, ¿verdad?
Olaf's probably wrapping around up here, although he does need to go top to save his turret. Ooh, let's pick her.
Ya, pero un puro PG, hermano.
Get him, Lux. Nice. Alright, not bad. We actually got all of them except for Nami. I will grab this, and I think we'll save it for death cap. What's my R scale?
Mete como 8 PG seguido, weón.
I mean, I'm zooming.
Cha. Pero basta.
The hooks are one-shots on squishies now. If we could get Otacon, that'd help. They don't have Nami to heal them up, so if we just fight... Can burst Olaf.
Al fin un centro, hermano.
I've upgraded Storm Surge. I mean, that's fine. Ooh, he can ult, but this wall's in the way, which kind of helps. I think he's just gonna go for 2 turrets mid. You need to go defend mid. I might need to turn and help. Well, the Herald didn't survive for a 3rd turret, so that's good. $560 AP. Ult upgrade's gonna give me... barely gives any more damage, but the stun is actually longer. I didn't even know that. I thought the Nautilus stun from the ult was the same in all durations. I thought it was just a knockup. It's a knockup and a stun.
Aquí bajaba.
Oh my gosh. She would have got instantly blown up if that hit. They're together as 5. Maybe not actually. MF's mid. If I can just press R on her, she's dead, but she's too fast for the hook. But no, she's just automatically dead here. That is so much damage.
Así que bueno, esa es una de las weas que me gustaba del LoL, jugar campeones que escalen full AP y llegar a 1000 AP. Y ver qué tanto puedes one-shotear con la habilidad, weón. Pero me impresiona igual que...
I might need a flash over wall. I just dodged his axe though, which is kind of...
Me imagino igual el...
Que
yo francamente el LoL como que ya lo dejé y de ahí que no he jugado más, weón.
Boom.
Literal, no he jugado más. Me he quedado full a Pokémitos ahora. De hecho, uno de los retos que tenía pensado era cambiar el objetivo. Solo voy a dejar uno relacionado al LoL. El otro lo voy a cambiar por algo más, pero tendría que ver con qué.
There's a Scion somewhere behind us. I'm just cruising at 458 move speed. We going on a wild
Sí, no sé qué
chase.
puede ser, weón.
Oh. I shielded that too late. Luckily, he does not have enough damage to kill me. And we've got a death cap. I think Orange got him, yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm just gonna try to walk right up to Nami. Oh, she's just dead.
Oh.
You cannot flash that.
Voy a salvar con el sueño, no. Exactamente.
Fizz. I'm dead.
Claro, yo me volviera a crear de content así full de LoL.
Come on, MF die.
Como que si sería típico jugar solo un campeón.
Not fast enough, but I still
Pero
anyway.
la realidad es que me gustaría jugar solo un tipo de campeón,
Well, Sion
pero
just got 1,000 gold from me.
de manera única.
Do I even need?
Que me guste usar ese campeón
I need a
harto,
void. I think. Oh my.
poner una línea X y después poder así
If
regear,
there's an
jugar.
AP Shaco.
Yo solo me dedicaría a ese campeoncillo.
Sorry, we just push bot. I mean, a Shadow Flame might be better.
Pero
Or
incluso
Hourglass. I think an
pensándolo
Hourglass.
no me llama.
I really don't need much more damage. They're coming for you, run. I don't know if they're on Baron, because Olaf and they might be. Fizz is going there. No. I think I just go Hourglass. Could use this plant as bait. Maybe they're like, ooh, replant. I really just have to stay away from
No sé,
Scion
se me
and
ocurre que
Olaf.
podría jugar X campeón de X
Because I
modo
can't really get away from them that easy. And I
en
can't
Dublin
kill them
quizás.
fast enough.
Es como mi opción. Ahora sería ver qué campeón. Sería como para mí crear una
I really don't want to
meta.
walk into the bush blind.
Lo único fome que para temas de ranked y todo eso, la gente trolea si tú juegas algo que no se debe o quiten. Lo único fome. No sé, como pensar por el video que estoy viendo ahora, sería como jugar, bueno, que hay un tipo que lo juega, el Nautilus Top, pero no full AP, sino que va una como híbrido, creo.
Okay, that should have not hit her. That was not even on her. Or we get Baron, and then we just play for Soul, and I think we can end this.
No sé si ya ves como toda la rama de campeón y ver. O jugarlo de otra forma ese campeón y ver en qué lugar jugar.
How much AP does this give? 105? It gives 5 more. But the magic pen, dude. I'm crazy. Oh, if I can just farm a blue pot really quick, we'll have maybe 1,000 ability power.
Ya, de eso estamos hablando. Solo falta que salga el chain, ¿no?
Oh my god.
Oh.
That damage.
Es como cosas así, tendría como evaluarme los tipos support que escalan con AP y esa voy a jugarlo en otra línea. La Lulu full AP, Nautilus full AP, un Alistar full AP,
The burn does
Nami full AP, Mili full AP, Bardo. El Pike es como el escala D, pero realmente es la cena full AP, no sé si es viable, la verdad. El look full AP, esto por el no hay nada.
If I can just hit the turret, it's gonna die.
Lo que pega. Ah, que fue con Lich.
Oh my god. I stand behind Horn.
No, tampoco es poco común, pero el más fight full AP, bueno, que me encanta.
I mean, I almost just one-shot that Scion. Oh damn, I got popped. Oh my god, I died so fast. I thought Olaf was gonna die faster. Oh nice. Huge. Otacon OP. I guess I got baited by Olaf's shield and Sundered Sky. He healed back a lot of the burst. Ocean Soul's up.
Pensando. El Clash of Paris es domingo.
We might lose it.
Domingo podría
Sion's
verlo.
gonna spawn before us, but
Porque juego temprano a la casa.
their squishies have a hard time just walking out on their own. They kind of have to go.
Yo creo que el
to
domingo
the
igual.
test.
Yo creo que podría ser un streamcito. Fuera de broma. Creo que podría hacerlo. Sí, porque voy a estar en la casa. Estaría como todo planeado antes del viaje. De hecho mañana no voy a streamear, voy a aprovechar mañana de... Pero tampoco es que me complique mucho armando mis cosas, pero...
Ocean Soul really doesn't help me. I mean, it'll help me stay alive a bit. But I'm gonna die before it heals me their damage. It's better on tanks.
Sí, ahora está más hinchado. Se me hincha más en la barriga. Y bueno, pero me voy a mentalizar a full posterior al 18, porque sé que si me empiezo a cuidar ahora no va a tener con mucho efecto. Pero posterior al 18,
I
bueno,
actually
ya
did
sí
not
siguieron a
want to
empezar
before,
el
so that's good.
tema con intensivo. Voy a empezar a agarrar vuelito y la onda y todo. Yo también voy a empezar a vender cosas. Por cambio de mentalidad. Se hacer cosillas.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have R. She's got a Banshees. Oh my. Wait, that killed him. He must have got hit by the both portions of the bomb.
An enemy has been slain.
I think we just keep pushing top. And we do have super.
El Hobbit verde estaría guapo. No los voy a engañar. El Hobbit verde estaría guapo.
So much damage.
Este loco llegó a los 1000 de AP o no?
Nice.
No.
GG. That was
Básicamente
a
sí.
game. I want to see my damage. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out a ton.
Todo bueno, man.
All right, everybody, welcome back.
Este loco como full de Carlos, igual. O sea, yo antes era de Carlos, pero ahora no. Como builds raras. El de Nautilus estuvo god, está muy bueno. A ver, estoy revisando cositas. Action full AP? What? A ver, esto lo tengo que ver.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Akshan in the mid lane. We're running Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Sixth Sense, Ultimate Hunter, Presence Mind, and Alacrity. We're going to be going AP Akshan. The only thing that scales with AP on him is his passive. It has a 60% ratio,
La
but
pasiva.
it applies every third hit. And your E applies the passive too, and so does your ult. So you can actually apply it multiple times. So it's not as bad as it seems. I was testing it in practice tool.
Y si me encontraba,
Also, his
me
Q
costaba
has a
encontrar
little
cuando
bit of
quería
AP
como hacer
scaling just
estos
for move
builds,
speed, though.
neo builds,
But yeah, we're gonna see if I can pull
encontrar
this off. I don't
campeones
think I've
AP
ever seen
que
anybody
escalaran
go AP
en una
on
habilidad
it.
con AD. Nunca puede hallar esa wea. Pocos. El Silas por lo menos era uno,
So I think we'll do
pero era la pasiva.
Nasher's Tooth first. We could do Nasher's Rage Blade into like Death Cap. That's what I'm thinking. Still utilize the on hit, since we do hit twice. Ooh, got the Electrocute plus the third hit there. Did pretty decent damage. When I'm swinging with my E, it can apply the passive a lot too. But they have a scary team, and they have like a full team of frontline. I don't think this really melts tanks, but we'll see.
Is it wrong to kill killers? I'll ponder that.
Well, I missed my Q, but shield saved me.
Como cada segundo ataque, ¿no? El rebote del posterior primer ataque.
I don't know if my wave clear is going to be that great. If I can somehow apply my passive to every minion. Why do I feel like he's running the Trundle?
La Renata Glass también, no puedo.
Well, do I max my Q still? I guess so.
No.
Well, I'm
No.
dead. I maybe could have not flashed under his turret.
Venía
He would
Trundle.
have lived though. I think his potion was going. Trundle was there anyway, but really thought I'd still be in range of him after flashing. Let's do that, and I guess some bow. Wave's not in a bad state. It's AP Twitch. Oh, he's gonna lose a big wave. If he doesn't kill her, not worth it.
Los reflejos son como de mi abuela, bueno. Mi abuela ya no está.
Oh, where'd my cannon go?
Pero el segundo ataque. Tiene como
I think I
segundo
applied
ataque.
my passive like 4 times on him there.
Que pega un básico y después
The
tiene
ult
como un ataque
applies
de
it
vuelta.
once, but if I hit him with anything else, I think it applies what it hits him 5 times. So if I hit him with like a Q or an auto and then ult, it'll apply it twice. Twitch is coming.
Arracos.
Nice. Good roam. What? Good job. Why are you standing still, buddy? I think he wanted the kill. My first crab. Oh, first my crab, then my kill. Brother, the crab is the junglers. Okay. That's his fault he didn't get that kill. He could have easily gotten it. I think my passive got it at the end there. Alright, let's get a blasting wand. Let's see what
Yeah,
45
1600.
AP does. So it's at 56.
800 en horas, como que son 100 por hora. Tendría que hacer 4 horas más, conchetumare. Hacer 12, unas 2, como hasta las 2 de la
I mean,
mañana.
I made
conchetumare.
AP Jarvan work
Dormiría más o menos
yesterday, and I only
como
have a 80% ratio. This is 60%, which is less, but this
4
applies
horas,
way
5
more
horas.
often.
Muy fuerte. No es suficiente para mí. Puedo dormir 4 o 5 horas, tengo drama.
Pow, pow, pow.
An enemy has been slain.
I might try and roam top. I'm kind of scared though. Gwen is oh, that hit me. I think Trundle's gonna gank mid. Oh no, he's bot. If Twitch dies, he's gonna have a mental breakdown. Who's X here? Took his cannon. Oh my god, he's gonna rage quit. He didn't get any kills
Alright.
there. Great
Marcamos.
job, team. That was like kinda accidental, but like not really. Uh-oh. No smart move to jump out, or not smart to recall there. He's definitely gonna look.
Los dos con 5% de probabilidad.
He's dead. I don't think we can save him. 5 kills though. Oh god. Dude! Oh, that's so fun actually. All I did was swing and I actually had enough damage to kill him. I really need to learn this champ. He's like mega broken. His kit is so busted.
Good job.
Hey, why am I dying?
Me pasé.
And I'm out.
¿Verdad? Trondo la P también.
I think we still go attack speed choose, because even though my passive does magic
Mínimo un
damage,
campeón tenga una habilidad AP.
everything else does physical.
Cual sea buena. Se puede probar build.
It's important to stride into the wind so the cape flutters dramatically behind.
Maybe we go try and kill her for last ultimate hunter stack. Am I slower? Or regular speed? Ah, shoot. Well, at least I got my ult cooldown back. I just wanted an assist. Wave clear's actually not too bad. Oh, this game's looking pretty stompy, actually.
I live by my own code. Don't be an ass.
Oh, he's gonna stand behind the turret. Heckram, no!
Eso no me acordaba.
We lost him.
La torre puede taparlo de.
Unfortunately, Mr. Horse, the tower blocks the ult.
Ay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. No.
Oh, so close. Man, I didn't think I'd die from 2 tower shots there. It must have been more than 2. I should have just tried to kill a tower. Where's Rage Blade? I might get the pickaxe. Then I utilize all my money. This Twitch is gonna run over them. Fed AP Twitch, GG. I mean, Heckram's getting run over, but I don't think we'll have a problem with their team. I'm gonna try and solo Otacon. I don't know if you could do it as a Yakshan. So I don't have any lifesteal or anything, but I think we'll be okay. They dove him. They have no scoundrels on their team, so there's nobody I can chase. I revived him. Don't I get an extra 100 gold? tried swinging away, but apparently I swung into her. And their bot lane is 10 deaths. We got Rage Blade. Yeah, I think I'll just go Death Cap next, if I can afford it.
Your turret has been destroyed.
You're looking a little green.
Javia's frowning at me now. I should have paid more attention to a lesson.
I got Gwen is immune. I could alter if she gets away. He's got her.
Enemy has been slain.
Some
Not
people
bad.
say I hold a grudge too long, but those people are dead.
I'm attacking kind of fast.
It's as fun as it looks.
Aw, minions. I think actually one more hit would have killed her. Because the passive's 2 stacks.
Their eyes cannot find me. I have you now. All in the room.
They're dead before I even get there. If Twitch does not die, this game is going to be over very quick.
I've got quite a few tricks up my sleeve.
I would swing in, but she's just going to stun me into the wall again. Oh gosh. Damn it. I got 2 of them. I'll take it. Oh gosh. Okay, she'd be sniffing. Wait, she's missing a blob. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we're at 167. Now it's 206. I'm surprised that minion didn't hit him.
16.
He loses this. She's slightly strong. I think I'm only faster on the trails. Let's see, 75.
Si el Sentret se rehúsa, sí, pero está muy duraño el señor.
Damn it. Walked out of my range, he goes into Twitch. Take it. I think the swing does the most damage out of everything I've got. When's Ocon off a minute?
I do not break rules, I bend them ever so slightly.
Team has destroyed the turret.
I mean,
Red's up. I want to make it to death cap before this game's over. I think we can.
like the mysterious boomerang, I always return.
So now this is at 250 damage. get the kills there. I didn't think I got the kills. I could have went in earlier and maybe helped him. I don't think so, though. This kills him for sure. Boom. Oh, it executes right, doesn't it? No, it just does more. But I saw some true damage at the end there. Alright, we got death cap. If they don't have that here. What else? I need something that gives a lot of ability power. I guess could do Lich Bane.
What else can I add to this gun?
Oh damn, my ult's actually really low cooldown. Well, interesting. Let's see if I can do the Otacon solo. I don't know how to do it, but...
A friend has gone silent. Let's wake them up, shall we?
I think this is how you do it. Okay, I'm definitely not able to do it. I think I didn't have the angle right. Oh, Twitch is leaving me to die now. Well, now they're doing it. I'm not going in. There's like a way I can swing with less distance because I wasn't hitting it completely. Also, I was like swinging right in the range of its spin. Which was absolutely melting me. There we go. I wonder if Shadow Flame would be worth it. Nah, actually, we don't need the magic pin. I think actually, Lich Bane's probably better. I just need them to use their CC on him, but also... Oh, I actually got him. How did I get him? That was cool. Oh wait, he's still alive? I thought he died. I didn't know his passive was up. I don't think I could have done anything anyway. Oh my god, he just got a quadra kill. Off the poison kill stealing. OP. Alright. Short game, but at least I got my death cap. I actually do decent amount of damage. I chunk him down. 99% of his health, and then he gets hit. Wait, they're spawning. Oh, I'm so dead. I did half of his health. Twitch is about to have R. They're dead. We'll just do that. Yeah, I think this actually works better than AP Jarvan. I had like a really squishy person I could ult. Vayne even has a Negatron cloak, so quite ult. I mean, it only applies to passive once, so it actually doesn't do a lot. I have to hit them with like a Q first. How long does the stack stay on them? Because like if I Q them from really far away and then ult, is the stack still going to be on them when the ult hits?
The enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
Also, I cannot dash into everybody. Well, I have Lich Bane. I don't know if that applies on my E. I guess we'll find out. I'll swing, and if it goes on cooldown, then it applies.
Here's to bad health. It's as fun as it looks.
Oh. I missed my swing. When I have the Rage Blade stacked up, every 2 autos it applies the passive, I think. Alright, we need to be careful. Gwen is immune, but maybe she doesn't use it. Oh, I screwed up so bad. Damn it. I thought I was hitting Trundle. Man, did I revive Twitch? I didn't revive Twitch. Which one was it that I needed to? I screwed up my swing. That Trundle is taking like 0 damage. Maybe I get like a... Nah, Terminus wouldn't be that good. I think Trundle ulted me. No, he didn't. This is Vayne damage, I guess.
No shame in starting over.
I don't know, I play like crap when there's like 5 people chasing me because like if I swing into him, I just die. If I run away, I die. I'm very squishy, so it's hard to maneuver with all this front line. If there were squishy champs, I could just swing into him, try and kill him. But every single one of them is building defensive except for Gwen. Well, we're getting out of comms. And they're always clumped as 5, so it's not like I can run around with my W and hit people. I think we just do it. Oh, they're coming. Dude, come on. My God, Zach is committing. Yep, there's Trundle just running through the entire fight to ult me. Oh. Oh, I got him. Okay. Dude, it made me stand still when I was ulting. Maybe the pillar didn't show right away? At least I got him. Alright, Twitch is still alive. That's fine. We at least got the Baron. I could have went really bad, but Trundle is just running in a straight line for me every fight. Everybody like moved out of the way and just let Nautilus hook me, but Morgana shielded me, so it didn't matter. But I had like 0 peel from Trundle. Nice, he lives. Maybe Hourglass. Maybe an Hourglass can help. They're all stacking MR. They don't realize that Twitch does physical damage even when he builds AP. He does physical and true. They've been perma running around as a clump, so I have to stay with my team. And my team's going in. What happened to Trundle? Twitch is still alive. Got him with the swing. Oh, there's Trundle. Gwen is immune. Gwen is immune. Like, the Trundle will ignore the Twitch that's gonna win the game just to go for Mr. Akshan. Like, good job, dude. What is your obsession with me, Trundle? What did I do to you? Alright, I'm just gonna end the game, man. Oh, you gonna ult me? I will end it. Alright, AP Akshan does work. Wish they had a squishier team. But yeah, I was actually doing pretty good damage early. Not terrible. We did 37, almost 38,000. How much physical to magic? Actually did do more magic than physical. Electrocute 2300, sudden impact 1200. Other than that, thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later.
Ahora entiendo. Vamos a seguir viendo más cosillas. A ver. Interesante. Maybe Malphite no, ya se ha visto. Ah, la pena. Está hermoso.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Nasus in the top lane. We're running Comet, Mana Flow, Transcendence, Scorch, Haste, and Cut Down.
Liga con cometas.
We're gonna go AE Nasus. Their team's pretty much all ranged, and they're very squishy. So instead of doing like a burn build, I might do a little bursty AP Nasus. So instead of burn like Blackfire, we could go Ludens, and I think it'll be actually better than burn. Uh-oh. We shall find out. Like, I could go Ludens into Storm Surge. I think 1E would proc the Storm Surge. Be a lot of burst. Could throw in a Lich Bane, but they do have the Teemo blind. But the move speed would be nice. But yeah, they nerfed Liandry, so it really doesn't give a ton of ability power. So I feel like there's better stuff we can go. Like Horizon Focus gives a lot of AP. Horizon Focus, Shadow Flame. My E did not do a good job at last sitting there. My Comet's up. Boom. At least I just pushed the wave. Poke me all you want. I am immortal. Do not hold the wave, sir. That is illegal. Got him. I don't think the comment hit, but the scorched it off of my Q. I'll just wait for my... Let's see. I think Teemo's actually going to gank me. Because Kha'Zix is in his jungle. Not going to level up Wither here. Hopefully I don't get ganked. He's out of mana, though. He's going to have to recall. Like, did Teemo start our blue? Because this guy... He's got his stuff. And he's running towards the river. This is indicating, without even me having a ward in the river, it's indicating that Teemo's here. Or he could just be an idiot. One or the other. Ah, he's gonna get away. Maybe kill him. Alright. He's greedy. I knew he didn't want a base for those minions. We lost somebody. Well, Teemo was not actually up here, I think. Wait, where's... Oh, Pantheon's not our jungler. He's a support. Okay. If we're going bursty, I'll go seal, I suppose. And I should get a... I'll get a sapphire crystal. I wanted boots, but just in case. Because I don't have teleport. Okay, he's going tier. He's just going to want to spam with his Q now, but... I think we'll just be able to out-damage his healing. Because he can spam his orange, too, because he has unlimited mana now with a tier. He has no flash. No poking me, sir. You're supposed to just let me farm for free, and you get to farm for free. But also, it's not really for free because I'm poking you. I just want to win for free, okay? That's it. See, normally Nasus is like, you can do whatever you want to him in lane. He's really weak. But with an AP Nasus, Nasus kind of has control over the lane because he just keeps pushing and poking.
Hacer el combo. Ralentizas con la W y pegas la I.
Two more E's will kill him. Maybe three because he's going to heal. I want to shove the wave, but he needs to get hit by the E every time I use it. Save my Q for cannon. Where's Mr. Teemo? Well, I took a turret shot, but I didn't get hit by the barrels, so it's okay. Can still get more points in our E. He's running out of mana. Yeah, let's just shove it, not even give him time to prep. Oh, I hit it too early. That's fine. Oh, barely doesn't reach him, darn. Does he have TP? I don't think he does. Alright. OP. It's a cannon wave. I'm gonna base. I won't be able to clear it fast enough. He'll get here when I'm trying to kill the cannon, and then he'll all in me. Chapter. Book. Just a slight scratch on Yasuo. Oh. What has my jungler been doing? He's like creating a nest in Teemo's jungle.
The sky is not but dying stars.
Alright, Gangplank's flash is going to be back up soon. Good barrel money, sir. Orange down. I mean, even with all the healing and stuff, I'm still chunking him. Oh, man. I don't think I can dive him. I got his flash for my ignite, that's worth. Oh man. There's a Teemo here. Oh man, and his orange went off right when I flashed. Go wave, go. Get out of there. Only my jungler came up here for the free kills. I need Ludens. Well, we got his flash. We're up a good bit of CS too. But I would have liked to kill him there. I guess I kind of misplayed. I don't know. If Teemo wasn't there, it would have been fine. But the dirty little rat. Okay, what do we do in second? I kind of want something with haste. Maybe a Horizon Focus over a Storm Surge. Because I need the haste to just keep casting my E at this guy. We could just do the Lich Bane. I am able to Q him.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. I'm coming. Gangplank has no flash. I withered Teemo. Oh, nice. We'll get 2 grubbies. Ow. Now my E one-shots the casters. Gangplank's low. Could dive him if Kha'Zix would like to come up here. Gangplank's actually the hardest one to kill on their team. The rest of them I'll do a lot more damage to. Bro just keeps eating oranges. That shroom's still there. What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, I think I'm down to try the Horizon. I don't know. It's either Horizon or Lich Bane.
For centuries.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Let's see. Horizon's 115.25. Lich Bane is 110. Lich Bane might be better because the move speed and then my Qs will actually do damage. I don't know.
Between life and death.
Oh no, you don't get to hit my turret. This lane only goes one way. Got defeats, super boots. I've gone Lich Bane before though. I kind of want to do the Horizon.
Errant words may fell empires.
An enemy has been slain.
Let a few minions die. Honk.
Destroyed turret.
Is not but dying stars. There, for grace I go.
Okay, people could come get me up here. How does he have so much HP when he's having a phage? Okay. What the heck? Even the support's building health, man. He has 2,000. I mean, he only has 100 more health than me.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I would like to go fight other people, but I don't want to give him the tower. Yasuo, no! Fallen soldier.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
A big wave top. Oh, okay. I ain't gotta do anything up here. Let's go get this guy. I could go Shadow Flame after this. I don't think I'm gonna get the Storm Surge. Well, maybe.
Some things
Ooh, blue buff. I need more kills. My damage is probably the highest out of anybody in the game, but I only have one kill because the Gangplank just refuses to die. Damn it, I wish my E killed both of them. I should have just flashed and get the start. Psych. I don't think I can turn this enough, actually. Yes, I cannot. All right, we're going back. Shit. I've done it before. It's better to get the side turret because it's worth more. This could be bad. I think I'm dead. I can't move. My team abandoned me. Oh my goodness. Alright, well we got Horizon Focus, upgraded boots. Just had 3 people recall in front of them. Alright, I should be doing pretty good damage now. I think Shadow Flame, because I'm pretty good on haste. It's either Shadow Flame or Lich Bane. Ooh. I gotta go top. Probably base.
Nadie más, nadie más.
I am looking for kills.
Pero puedo dejarlo hasta los 1007.
I have a full team of champions that kind of want to play for
Y el
themselves.
domingo arriesgarme a hacer los 2000 finales. Yo creo que el domingo voy a poder streamear. Tirar de vuelta a la casa. No creo que el domingo hagamos algo. Yo creo que último DP es para arreglar las cosas. Pero no tener ni tiempito.
Oh, come on, yes! We're on the board with 3 kills now. And she's withered. Oh, okay, buddy. Yes! Another one! Because we have so much haste, we can keep using our E. I think we could get Zyra. She honestly might be able to 1v1 us. Because I'm going to have to walk into all our plants and stuff. Pantheon, use your ultimate attack. Shit, just queued it. She's in a bush. He's in one of these bushes. Aha, I found you with my reveal ability. No! I wanted that kill. Yeah, I'll just get the Shadow Flame.
Between life and death.
Can't go wrong with Shadow Flame. If I can get in range to Wither Kate, she's kind of just dead.
Ya.
Well,
Sí, yo creo que voy a hacerlo así, bueno. Yo creo que voy a hacer así.
Voy
Voy a llegar hasta los 1700. Y voy a hacer un high risk para el domingo. Me voy a jugar con que pueda hacer el último directo ese día.
I'm surprised my Q's actually doing enough damage to even kill people like
poder
that.
terminar llegando a los 2000.
I have 243 stats.
Yo creo que va a ser lo mejor. Sí, además yo creo que ya para el domingo va a estar preparado todo. Algo directo para relajarme. Hago un rato y ya está.
It's hard to stack on AP. Because you're just perma pushing the wave. go hit mid-wave before... You're perma pushing with E, so then you can't really last hit many with your Q. And then your Q's high cooldown because you're not maxing it. What did they get?
No, mañana no creo que termine. Mañana yo probablemente voy a estar post trabajo armando
just buy a death cap too.
Las cosas, alistando
The
todo lo
AP
que
ratio
falte
isn't the
y
greatest, but I do have a lot of ability power for that.
relajarme. Celebrar que cumplí la semana y que me voy de vacaciones.
You know, I'm down to do the death cap
Y
actually.
me voy a cortar el
Then I
pelo,
can go Magi's.
voy a quitar.
We never go
Me voy a
death
quedar
cap on
cómodo.
Dances because I just go burn. I just did half of her health. Whoops. Better not be a I assisted, I withered him. Let me guess, he ulted the bot wave. Okay. How much max health damage does my ult do? 11%. It's hard to kill this guy because he cleanses the wither and then he runs away. I can't remember the last time I had a death cap on Nasus. Oh, Hex Soul, I should get down there. Or, I'll just get an inhib if they send everybody there. Even though I don't have a Lich Bane, I'll do some massive damage. They're not going there. Caitlyn is, but Gangplank's coming up here. Ozira's up here. Wow, okay. I mean, Ozira's 1 and 8. Oh, they got it. God damn it. Why is there a shroom here, Zyra? Oh my god. Ow. Owie. I'm out. Well, he ulted me. I mean, I gotta go Magi's. Yeah, the issue with their team is they have so much range that they outrange my E because there's Teemo traps and stuff. So I hit one of those and I lose like half my health.
De todas formas, gente, se agradece a los que estuvieron ahí de fondo, escuchando, esperando el momento. Disculpen si no hablé casi nada, pero el chatcito está ahí controlado.
But if I can actually hit somebody with my E, they're going to take a lot of
Lo
damage.
alcancé a ver el
1,000 damage if they stand in the entire thing, but nobody does that.
Va, qué raro, alcancé a ver el mensajito.
I think
Pero
we just
un poco
finished
estoy
this
muy
build off
ciego.
with a Lich Bane or a Shadow Flame.
Grande, Dante,
I
¿cómo
can't
estás,
really
brother?
get in range to hit them with a Lich Bane.
No te
'cause I'll be
preocupes,
dead
bro.
by the time I do.
Está todo bien.
Like the 1 in 8
Todo bien.
Zyra, almost one shot.
No, la verdad ya casi
If
la,
she
en lo
ulted, I
último.
would've died.
Voy a llegar a
But
1700
I
hoy
think
día,
I
porque
still would've
igual
died.
estoy cansando así. Pensé que podía seguir más, pero la verdad es que estoy cansado y mañana me acordé que tengo que despertarme
Well, at least he
temprano
doesn't have Leandres yet.
para ver la casa y después irme a trabajar. Nada de nada, brother. Nada de nada. Yo creo que el Sentret Shiny ya va a quedar para cuando regrese a hacer directo en 3 semanas más. Voy a intentar, sí, gente, de hacer un directo el día domingo. Lo voy a intentar. Porque básicamente voy a estar en la casa. Voy a estar en la casa ese día y yo creo que voy a estar terminando lo último del lo que voy a llevar ahí para el viaje y ya. Sí, gente, nada de nada con el Sentreto.
I think that was combined with
Solo Pidgeys. Solo Pidgeys y nada de
Come on,
Sentret.
champion, get him. Yes. Good. Let's go get this. We can maybe get this. God damn it. Very frustrating team.
No, pero los salvajes sí o sí van a quedar para directo. La excepción es nomás con el Cyndaquil y el Toto de él porque fueron de soft reset, pero no quiero repetir eso con los salvajes. La verdad es que no.
I can't hit any of them, man. Oh. I have to flash if I want.
No quiero hacer eso. Puros pajaritos.
Worth a bounty.
Así es. Ya me siguen saliendo puros pájaros. Ahora me hubiera gustado que saliera el Shinydex, que lo hubiera celebrado mucho.
I think we'll do this pretty quick.
Los que nos gusta jugar Pokémito, así bueno, uno puede estar metido todo el día jugando. Sobre todo con el tema del Shiny Hunting que uno pasa metido muchas horas.
So I guess I'm gonna get the Shadow Flame.
Nos quedan 8 Sentrets más. Como dije, los 300 restantes los veré el domingo. Sí, la verdad ya no me da las pilas.
I really hope I don't teleport into like 4 of them.
Vale. Todo a su tiempo.
That did a lot of damage to him.
En total llevamos 1693 Sentrets vistos. Y de todos los Pokémon que salen aquí, 4542. Ahora 4544.
Zyra do more damage. I don't know where Zyra is though. We're just ending the game. Look how much damage I do to the turret.
Oh, se sienten mal, brother. Ahí a cuidarse nomás, a cuidarse. Para no griparse. Que mal, también todavía está con ganas de querer resfriarme, pero ahí cuidándose nomás. Que igual los cambios de temperatura afectan a esto.
And then everybody else is so hard to reach. But when I'm actually in range to keep.
Me salen los Sentret de uno.
Damn it, I should.
Uno Shiny. Oye, gracias a los 4 viewers. Fue el pick de sintonía hoy día, los 4 viewers. Agradecido por todo el apoyo, gente. Nuevamente, ahí mantengan activa la alerta de la campanita. Para ver si es que el domingo tengo la posibilidad de prender stream, lo haré. Para cerrar los 2000 Sentrets, ¿vale? 2000 Sentrets. Haremos un último try antes de que me vaya. Lo otro también, voy a estar ahí subiendo los shorts cada X días. Creo que subiré unos 4. Estas 2 semanas estaré subiendo quizá unos 4 shorts. Los voy a preparar ahora. Y los 2 videos, porque no alcancé el de... ¿Cómo se llama? El de Pokémon. El de Pokémon decía que lo voy a dejar para fin de mes de septiembre o a fines de septiembre. ¿Y qué más? Y creo que eso. Creo que nada más. Mañana si tengo un tiempito en la noche voy a terminar las miniaturas para el otro video y voy a dejar organizado todo. Todo. Lo haré así. Este de acá. Este de aquí. Vale, brother. Como te digo, el domingo voy a hacer el intento de poder prender el último directo. Y los demás días van a ser un video por semana.
las 2 primeras semanas de septiembre voy a dejar un video para cada semana. Aparte de Pokémon, sí, pido disculpas porque no me dio el tiempo para poder hacer el video de Chikorita. De verdad que lo lamento, no pensé que iba a estar tan ocupado estos últimos días. Además de poder organizarme con muchas cosas encima. Por eso tomé la decisión que los videos de Pokémitos van a quedar para la última semana de cada mes, ¿vale? De hecho este es el último Sentret. Ya señores, 1700, 3 horas de directo, no está mal. Concluyendo, 100 Sentrets por hora. Básicamente para poder llegar a los 2000 ahora tendría que hacer 3 horas más, cosa que ni cagando voy a hacer. Estaría durmiéndome casi a las 2, 3 de la mañana. Bueno, resumiendo todo de nuevo y repitiéndoselos, yo la próxima semana o partiendo de septiembre me voy de vacaciones, voy a irme a otra parte, no voy a poder estar conectado aquí con ustedes, así que estaré fuera por 2 semanas, sumando la semana acá en Chile de fiestas patrias. También voy a estar desaparecido. ¿Qué más? Volvería como la semana post 18, que creo que es un día 23. No, 22. Y para la semana del 22 de septiembre voy a estar volviendo. Y yo creo que para esa misma semana podría dejar preparado ya el video del Shiny Chikorita, que es el primero del Pokémon de esta generación. Tengo los videos ya para poder editar. Voy a grabar una intro especial para presentar la nueva temporada de Pokémon. Y en mi ausencia voy a dejar preparados unos shorts de la primera generación. Para el sábado van a tener el dedito Shiny. Cualquier duda, si quieren ver todos esos videos, quieren ver uno en particular, pueden ver los shorts, y esos shorts tienen enlace directo al video original o al video de donde salió el short. O si no, pueden ir al canal y buscar cualquiera de los Pokémon de Let's Go Pikachu, incluyendo el Mew, pero que ese es en Pokémon Esmeralda, ¿vale? Pueden buscarlo a todos. ¿Qué más? Bueno, un video por semana. Una semana voy a dejar el video de degustando refrescos, que eso prácticamente son como los videos que le doy más cariño porque tienen muchas escenas que grabo. Aunque sí, esta vez lo hice más rápido, no le puse tanto efecto. El refresco que vimos en ese capítulo, el capítulo 9, fue el de Score Energy Drink, muy interesante. El 10º se va a venir muy pronto, que ya lo grabé en su momento, que les doy el spoiler a usted. Estuvimos degustando Red Bull, no, perdón, Monster Energy Drink. El capítulo número 10 degustamos 10 sabores raros de Red Bull. Y dale con Red Bull Monster. Se nota que estoy cansado. Y el video de Slots o Casino Online, que el último capítulo jugando el Floating Dragon. La verdad, esa vez no nos fue muy bien. Y irónicamente, el contenido que más ven es el de Casino Online. Veo que tiene. Se enamoró de Red Bull. De hecho, Red Bull es mi segunda marca favorita de bebestibles. La primera es Coca-Cola. Y Monster es la tercera. Pero cuando estoy con sueño y ahí me he pegado. Así. Voy a subir también para la siguiente semana el de Casino Online. Porque he visto también. Estaba pensando en cerrar la serie de Casino Online. Pero he visto muchas visualizaciones de ese contenido. Lo cual me intriga. Así que también ya para septiembre voy a estar haciendo otro formato de eso, pero con otro juego de Casino Online. ¿Vale? Ya más o menos tengo un Dios plan de todo lo que jugaba en su momento, porque ya no lo hago. Quizás empiece a jugar el próximo año, no sé, dependiendo de cómo me vayan en la vida. Y demás. Y eso. De todas formas, yo creo que el mismo domingo
Voy a dejar en la pestaña de publicaciones ahí en comunidad el mensaje, repitiéndole todo nuevamente, de que por qué no voy a estar, pero tendrán sus videitos ahí en mi ausencia. ¿Vale? Ojalá le den apoyo, cariño. Si tienen gente o tienen grupitos de personas que quieran venir a apoyar o les estén interesados en contenidos parecidos, compartan el canal, por favor. Pero igual hemos estado bien, sobre todo a ti, Dante, se agradece mucho cuando llegaste al canal y compartiste y llegó mucha gente. De verdad que ha ayudado mucho, así que se agradece, brother. Muchas gracias. Y bueno, ahí también estoy en un proyecto también aparte, conversándolo con un amigo, con una persona. Y vamos a ver qué sale de eso. Sí. Yo creo que volviendo de las vacaciones y todo, va a tener cositas interesantes. No sé si nuevas, pero interesantes para el canal. Y eso. Sí, no sé, como que tú dijiste ya comparto el stream y todo el mundo apareció. Mucha gente apareció a apoyar el canal. Y me dio lata por dos tipos nomás que me estaban tratando de travesti o me estaban insultando. Y a esa gente los borré, ¿no? Típicos pelmazos que vienen a molestar o a insultar. Esa gente no la queremos aquí. Esa gente se baña. De hecho los baña. y los reporte. Pero la demás gente no. Mucho apoyo. Se agradece. Así que eso, pues, gentecita. Ahí atentos nomás al domingo. A ver si prendo el último stream para llegar a los 2000 Sentrets. Vamos a ver si en ese último try aparece el Shiny Sentret. Estaría genial. Si no aparece, bueno, será volviendo de las vacaciones e intentar sacarlo antes de comenzar con el Leyenda Z en octubre. ¿Vale? Así que eso. Muchas gracias, chavales. Sobre todo a ti, Dante, por apañar. A la gente que está en la sombrita ahí, que les gusta escuchar el directo o ver. Y nos estaremos viendo, ojalá, el domingo. Muchas gracias, gente, por apoyar. Nos vemos. Cuídense. Chao. Buenas noches. Lo intentaré, gente. Voy a ver si puedo el domingo. Yo creo que sí, pero en caso de que no, bueno, dejaré el mensajito ahí en las publicaciones. Buenas noches.